Oh, shit.
Okay, go ahead and recap us.
Oh.
Recap us, Lawson.
Ah, shit, I didn't know. So, there's a slight issue with that.
Oh, guys. No, check back my screen. My stream,
Jesus
please.
Christ.
No. Guess what I just got?
That's what you wanted us to go back for?
No, Lawson will appreciate this. And DJ.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is going in the video, by the way.
Why am I supposed to care about that?
It's a JoJo pose. It's a JoJo.
Yo, it's a pose from Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh my god.
Chat, we're cooked.
Alright, recap.
That's what it is, guys. Come on.
Okay, hold on.
There's a very important thing in the session reports I'm going to need you to
Hurry up.
repeat for the video, Lawson.
Oh, that's actually just a JoJo pose.
That's what I'm saying. It's awesome. I love this now. Anyway.
Alright, so basically, we bought some rope and we went down, and then we went to the hole, and everything was fine. And then we fought the Chol, and we jumped his ass. We crossed a bridge.
It fell.
We killed some cultists.
Of what?
Cultists of Orcus. Yeah, they were Orcus cultists. And but I mean it was kind of mutual combat, so it wasn't really, our fault. And then we talked to some other cultists, and they were basically pretty chill, and we killed a shadow demon that they were containing. And yeah, that's all that happened, and nothing else happened.
Lawson, you know what you said.
I didn't say anything.
You know what you said. It's in the notes. I mean, the way I spelled it, I actually, okay, I should know how to spell that word better, because I mean, you can't even tell probably what it was you said based on how I spelled it.
No.
Wait,
no,
where is it? Oh.
How do you say it?
No, it's okay. No, it's got the "g" in it, so it's good.
Yeah, but it's not an A. There's an A, not an I.
Why is it even there? I don't remember that.
I mean, don't worry about it.
David
No, it's
said
okay. We can check back.
I didn't say it. You said it.
No.
Unprompted.
Something said. He said something black wizard, and then my brain said.
Oh. The racism runs thin in his blood.
I think you mean thick.
There you
That's
go.
pretty thick. He's from Kentucky, after all.
Yeah.
See, I'm the only northerner amongst you Hicks traders, so.
Among us, he's a monk.
Alright, anyways. Alright, so now that we've been demonetized, canceled, and everything else under the sun, let's go ahead and start. Alright, so we ended off, you guys looted the room, and before we start, there are some housekeeping things. First thing, how much food do you guys have? And Va, make sure you, even though you weren't here for last session, make sure you still mark off a day's worth of food.
Wait a minute.
From last session.
No. Wait. Okay, I think I just gaslighted everybody. But I was there.
What?
Yeah, Maria was here last session.
Wait, she was? Oh, right, she was. God, oh, she's lying. I thought Korik wasn't here.
Until we played.
God dang.
No. I was gonna. I thought you were like just being.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I did genuinely forgot.
I thought it was a bit that you were gonna just make me do it, and then I said.
Okay, sorry, Lawson. Okay, she'll have to do it 2 times in a row for the next 2 sessions she's present for. All right.
I won't be here next. I won't be here next Friday.
Sure. Anyways,
I won't.
Anyways, yeah. What's the food situation, everyone? Let's go ahead and hear what the food situation is.
I know I have a lot of rations and some
rations. Hold on. What do you mean rations?
Rations.
Jesus Christ.
Rat ions.
Radians.
All right, just let me know the food situation, because
Is
No,
this before I remove whatever or after I remove?
you don't have to remove anything,
however
because
it is?
you already would have
Oh,
removed it from last session. Va, though, even though
well,
she
I don't
wasn't
think I
here,
did, so I want to make
oh,
sure.
well, just make sure you did.
I was here, but
So
let
you
me just
did. So never
remove
mind, you don't.
food.
Just make sure.
Well, I
I'm gonna be
probably
better.
didn't.
I'm gonna be better about telling you guys when to do that stuff. By the record, so I'll remind you more often.
Mhm.
How much do we need to consume?
4 pounds, I believe.
Unless it's rations.
Yeah, 4 pounds a
for-
day or 1 ration.
I currently have 7 rations, and that is it.
That's it.
Yeah, because my other food
I-
spoiled.
Yeah. Has any of it spoiled by now?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 3 days. That's also another thing I'm gonna make sure I point out is that it's kind of on me. I need to start remembering to tell you guys and mark that stuff. I will in the future.
Okay, well, I have some food, but I think for the sake of it, it probably is expired. But not all of it.
No,
so-
meat expires in 3 days. I want to say, but other stuff takes longer.
I feel like it's
Mhm.
definitely been 3 days.
For now, we don't worry
'Cause-
about it now because I should have been reminding you I wasn't.
So I'm
So
gonna
we
be
wasn't worried
honest,
about it
the
for
last time I bought stag meat was one of the first few sessions, bro. I think it's been a little bit.
All right. Well, then just make sure you buy stuff when you get back. We'll say for now it's fine.
I have
Mm. Mhm.
5 venison, 3 berries, and 9 rations.
All right, Ingvar.
So I'm chill.
I am. Oh my fucking god.
You still playing Monster Hunter?
Yeah. Dude, I'm trying to. I'm like crying. Hold on. That's still not the right character. How did? I'm working with. How many pounds of food is it every day?
4.
4. Hold on.
How many times is what? I'm sorry.
4 pounds a day of food.
We eat 4 pounds a day?
Yes.
Damn. Well, I actually have less food than I thought.
Well, here on every 1 meat is 2.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And then your rations count as all 4.
Yeah, that's true. Cause really, more so the reason why it's 4 pounds is because of things like grain. Like it's 4
Oh.
pounds of grain for your daily nutrients. At least I believe that's what I base it off of.
All right. Well, my computer's being really slow trying to like minus this.
I
'cause
wonder
don't-
why.
I wonder why.
I know I haven't been. It's literally just when I'm plussing and minusing items in my inventory.
I would say it is a little jank on mobile as well with that.
I am out of meat, but I still have rations. I don't know how many. Hold on. I've got 11 rations left, and I have abomination meat as well.
Oh, right, you harvest the abomination meat. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so for food, you guys are pretty well off still.
Plus, I know good berry, so
Shut up. God dang it. Okay, anyways, so if you go to Calzaton Rulebook and click on the latest thing, you have some things to add to your character notes. Ignore the titles for now and just scroll down to Reputation.
Rep. Found it.
And then for reference, where you guys are already fame level 2.
Wow.
So
We're climbing
when
the
you're writing,
ranks.
so there's a thing there about how I recommend you keep track of it. You don't have to follow that, but that's what I recommend. And then you will be starting at 101 fame.
So
Okay.
how much fame do we have?
Oh, no.
What?
Brother, 101. You are start at 101 fame.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
And then,
Awesome.
So how much fame do we have?
and then after that, you have to write. You won't start with any points in them, but go ahead and write down the other reputation traits. Is what I called them? Question mark. Your character reputation. I know character points for your character. That's probably a name I have to change. If you'll notice, ominous is the only one I've explained what the different tiers do. Mostly this is due to time constraints, but also I'd like it where you guys don't exactly know what you're gonna get from the other traits. So ominous serves more as like an idea of what you get at different levels, but you won't actually know it until you get to that level, what that gives you.
Okay. So
Wait.
what all am I adding to my notes?
So fame,
Reputation, fame,
and then
101.
yeah, 101. Then just write down ominous, benevolence, etc.
Oh, are they two different?
Yeah, they're different things.
Oh, and we have to keep track of how
Are we
many.
in zero score for everything, or are we just
Yeah, 0 for
dividing?
everything.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me split screen my my thing because I have to write.
And I believe you were the one that talked about, and with some of the new units I added, you were like, may affect your reputation. Interesting, DJ. This is that.
Yeah.
I specified it
Okay.
now. So like, if you, God dang, I just closed something. I don't know what I closed, but I closed something. For example, recruiting cultists would get you points in ominous.
Let's see.
Does my hook horror give me points in ominous?
It's a good question. It probably should, honestly, but it probably would. But I mean,
But that's
we'll
on
worry
the other
about that's
campaign,
for the other
right?
campaign, so
Yeah.
we'll worry about that later. But it probably will. It'll probably be something I'll take into consideration, honestly.
Man, there's a lot.
I will
There you go.
say, if you want to write less, you could just put either of Warlord, Despoiler, or Crusader, the whatever one you're gonna want to do.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. It's a choose your own adventure.
I have so many notes. I can probably nuke some of them since it's on the shared one and common knowledge, anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna nuke a little bit of my notes.
If you want, you could also just put any ones you get. If you don't want to make sure you have them, just put them in player notes.
It was literally the stuff about, oh, that wolf was enchanted. Oh, we
No,
captured the bandit.
that's true.
It was
But
back
yeah,
when those were important.
but in the future, if that's a place you can put notes you want to get rid of from your actual character sheet. That'd be a good place to put it. Is player notes. That's why I put it there. It's really for you guys to write stuff down.
Yeah.
In theory.
I'm getting a drink real quick. It'll literally take 5 seconds.
All right.
No, you're not allowed.
Drinking's cringe.
Can't believe he's getting drunk.
Do you blame him?
Okay, I'm back.
You blame him. That's crazy.
What you got? Whiskey, beer, IPA,
Uh,
microbrew.
It is
Tequila?
a caffeine-free Coke.
You-
Oh,
Like,
Ah, so we
I
come
might
into
respect you more if
thing.
you were drinking underage.
the caffeine is the best part of the Coke.
No, it's the part that makes me shake when I don't get enough of it. All right. So once everyone is ready, we can go ahead and start the session proper.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Is everyone
I'm
ready?
ready whenever. I'm just sleeving cards still.
Really,
100. There's a lot.
really, the only person I don't think is done by now would be Yingvar.
I mean, I can.
Oh man, I get to sleeve my really cool solving instead of using the basic commander deck solving.
All right. You ready, Lawson?
Yeah, I can pay attention.
Yeah, I've been paying attention. He
Okay.
says.
So, so now what would you guys like to do? Kenneth and Fresca have noticed that the bridge is kind of out, so there is no way for them to really kind of get away from you guys. So they're kind of just standing by the door, looking very nervous.
Hey, the math ain't working.
God dang it! Sorry,
There
I
it
just
is.
started it. I
Yeah, I
forgot I
got
have
it
to
now.
do that, even though it's a gigantic red bar on my screen, and I still don't remember I have to do that.
Hey, the map's not working.
Shut up.
It works for me now.
David,
Hey, the
I don't know
map's
if you noticed, but the map's not working.
Hey, David. Are
Hey
you sure?
David. Hey David. Hey David.
I'm gonna dox all of you right now.
Flint and
You
Steve.
could-
Cause this shit gonna feel like
Flint and
velvet,
Steve.
turtle.
Shut up, Wilson.
I love crushing loaf. I swear to
Love
God,
the
that
smell of
movie
napalm.
is gonna be like that's gonna be like a top 10 worst movie of the past century.
I honestly is starting to seem like it's gonna be so bad it's gonna circle back to being good.
I know, and
the
that's what scares me.
100%. I
That's what
want to
scares
see
me.
it in theaters.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't. I can't support it. I can't
You're a
support it.
baby. You're a baby. You're a baby then.
No, I believe that the entertainment that we consume should be intellectual and not just
What I'm
not
hearing
just
is we need
saying
to rent out
things.
a theater and do a D&D session while watching the Minecraft movie.
God no.
Yeah.
But like it's literally just them and saying things from the
Frickin'
game.
Rocket!
Like they say things from the game and they're just expecting people to clap. Like legitimately, it's like okay, I'm gonna the use
Flint
it
and Steel.
use a wrestling analogy. It's like
a crafting tape.
it's literally
Hydra wings!
the entire dialogue theme for the movie so far is we're gonna have the characters go out there and say a bunch of catchphrases. That's all the dialogue is. It's just catchphrases. Flint and steel, the nether,
Catchphrase!
crushing loaf. Like that's literally all it is. It's just Jack Black saying
And
catchphrases.
it's cheap fiction!
Anyways,
It's peak
uh,
literature.
so yes, I guess an important thing we should have said in the recap is you guys also found grappling hooks in the storeroom,
Grappling hook.
Yeah.
which I mean might be important considering there's a bridge out.
Grappling hooks!
No, why
Stop
would a
it.
grappling hook be important?
That traverse because you're kind of stranded in the middle of a tower right now, and you're gonna need to find some way across to other buildings.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, how does a grappling hook help with that?
What's a grappling hook, David?
It's a grappling hook.
So yes, what would you guys like to do?
Never mind.
She grapple on my hook till I.
What? What?
Do I swing?
Grappling on my hook till I rope.
Oh God. So yes, the two living cultists are just staring at you guys.
Well, this is awkward.
Flint and Steve.
I swear to God, don't let the brain rot consume you guys, please.
Okay.
You're saying that way too late. You needed to say that years ago.
Before I was a thought, man.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be
now I
like
can
that. Like I'm gonna be
focus.
wandering down the street, and an older version of me from after they invented time travel is gonna stop me, and that's exactly what he's gonna tell me. You need to stop the brain rot from taking over. That's 100%.
walk up
And
to
then he's
you.
gonna die of a heart attack. Like 80-year-old me is gonna travel back in time, warn me about the
first
brain rot and its
Thanksgiving.
consequences, and he's gonna have a heart attack and die right in front of me.
We're gonna
Industrial
travel.
Revolution and its consequences.
We're gonna travel back in time. First Thanksgiving
So
to get
Would be
turkeys
neat.
off the menu.
yeah, what would you guys like to do? Like we gotta stop getting through the brain rot. What do you guys want to do?
Well, you guys know any secret doors or passages?
I mean, I suppose I could show you way down to the horde.
Wow.
Well,
maybe not.
you can make a career in comedy right there. That was great.
We 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 traverse safely using those grappling hooks I've seen you've appropriated. We got
Bro.
There's no one here using them. So,
we we I could show you the route we took to get here, unless you have any better ideas.
I don't.
I think that probably works out for it.
So if you guys are also avoiding the giant horde, I assume you don't know what's going on with that?
No, but all we know is that we were living away from populated centers for obvious reasons. When those black robed wizards appeared, they brought us here with little explanation and kind of just left us here to our own devices.
Hmm.
Perhaps it has something to do with our lord, but we do not know that for sure.
Guys, it's because it's the city. It's the city. It's the lost city that I
Lost City
totally
of
remember
Fae?
the name of.
Oh,
Shell
Fae.
City.
Hey.
Yeah, Fae. For some reason, I keep wanting to say like a life, and I think that's a character, or it's
I
just a
don't know.
name I completely made up.
Life. That's a
It,
character.
it was confusing me
Life.
though when Lawson recapped and said cultists of Orcus. It's like, aren't they cultists of Thay, or is this just a city of Thay?
Well, it's the city of Fae.
But they're cultists of Orcus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
they
statue
are
right there is
dedicated to
Orcus.
Orcus. No,
Okay, they're just
no,
in
the
the city
statue
of
isn't.
Thay.
The statue is just a Baylor. But the small
Well,
statuette
wasn't there?
you looted is of Orcus. The
Yeah.
statuette is of Orcus.
I have the I have the
Yeah.
statuette of Orchid Boy.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, Bria and Lost, remember what I was talking to you guys about just before the session?
It was something important.
Jesus Christ.
One moment.
Alright, guys, I think we need to make a plan and we need to get out of here. I don't think we're gonna last very long down here with our limited food supply and how dangerous the outside is. I think we need to go.
Was that what it was? I don't remember.
Girl.
You guys have. It's funny because I was literally talking to you guys about how you guys aren't really in any danger of food being an issue.
No, it.
Let's go back to Shell City, guys.
to get the crown, save the town, and Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll say he does have mistletoe, so he could cast Goodberry if it really came down to it.
Yeah. So we're good with food. Anyways,
Yeah.
maybe a dumb question to them, but are you just assuming the undead horde is gonna attack you guys, or has someone unfortunately dealt with that?
We have people knowledgeable and undead amongst our ranks, and those are undead are feral. They have no one is controlling them, so they'll attack any living thing that they can get their hands on.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, if nobody has any other questions, lead the way.
All right, okay. Since two people don't remember, I want to make sure you guys have all your options open to you. You guys are gonna be using grappling hooks to traverse between buildings.
Mm-hmm.
You could just traverse. I don't want to spell it out. Bria, come on, surely
Let's
I
go
believe
back
in you.
over
You can
the
remember.
bridge, guys, and let's just go back to town. And then we can get an army together or something like that, maybe.
Okay, Lawson does remember. He was just trolling me this entire time.
No, I think it's with what you said. I think it helped.
So yes, your options are you can follow their route, the route that they took, and follow them to a place, which you could probably just ask them, or you can just use the grappling hooks to attempt to cross back over the bridge. I will say the bridge, going across the bridge would be more dangerous in terms of the actual climbing. But you don't know what dangers would await if you went the other way with them. Do you
Well, if
want?
we always wanted to go to town,
leaving,
I can
maybe?
just fly, so I'm no worry on that.
You can also just you also can ask for more information about the route they would recommend. Now that we have this map pulled up.
Guys, I think my roommate's staying the night here, and that makes me very sad.
Your roommates do.
Well,
I think she
about
is.
where would you be leading us?
Fuck.
Fuck.
Like, what kind of route would we be taking to a wherever,
All right.
whatever you were talking about?
So they take you and they kind of open up where the bridge was, and then you kind of have to lean out, and they have to point their route to you. Essentially, you would go here, 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 and then here.
Oh my goodness, I can't see that on the map.
I would warn you though that large building over there with the walls. When we were passing through it, we made some noise, and that attracted the undead. They have broken into that area, and it's may not it may be more dangerous to try to traverse back that way than it was when we came here. From there, we would go from here into the library. That is where most of us are currently residing, is in that library.
I see. And that would probably not be a very good thing, go into the belly of the beast.
The belly of the beast, that's crazy.
Yes, you would essentially
Okay,
be
bye.
you would essentially be allowing these two to lead you right back to where all their friends and allies are. That is
Yeah.
something you would have to consider.
It's a trap.
So yes, it's up to you guys to decide what you would want to do. You could also, I suppose, as a third option, you could just try to branch out and go another way, but you don't know any safe paths anywhere else at the current.
Clearly, we
No problem
go.
shooting.
We go. Bam. To bam. To bam. Etc. Until. Until we get over to the menagerie.
The manger.
I will say, since it's not like the routes will not be like 100% like just building a building, so we'll mark out potential routes just in white, then mark that they're not a route is for sure possible. Yeah, you know for sure though you can take this route to get to the library safely, except for the hiccup at the big area, which I forgot the name when I was making the map. So let me go ahead and name it. So yeah, there's your options. Go ahead and discuss amongst yourselves. Where would you like to do?
Among Us, you said it again.
Yes.
God damn it.
Glove?
Shut up. I didn't give myself enough space.
Get your what on this face?
Alright. I personally don't think it's a very good idea to go to the library. Just because if that's where a bunch of cultists are hanging out, then we'd probably be cooked. Unless these guys could convince them not to kill us. But I don't know if we want to count on that.
Oh yeah, like
To be fair, I guess it was a mutual fight, but we at the same time we did kind of kill some of them, so I don't know if they're really gonna want to convince them that we're friendly.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
killed their
exactly,
colleagues. That's 100%.
That's what I meant. That's why we,
Yeah.
You're currently standing in the room with their bodies, so I mean,
mhm.
I hate this fucking game, dude. Fuck this monster, dude.
so yeah, so you guys have to choose.
Gormagal on my nuts.
Sending a DDoS attack to get lost enough of Monster Hunter.
And now he's out of the call, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I got it from Parker. It's very targeted DDoS technology. It'll drop his connection enough to get him out of Monster Hunter, but not enough to get him out of Discord. That's very impressive work, I know.
It's very.
I cast reduced FPS.
I vote bridge.
A bridge?
The bridge to go back.
Yeah,
To
let's,
Focus.
the bridge is a cool place to go. I like the bridge. Shit, I just closed the map. I need that.
So we have 2 votes for trying to just cross back to the other elevator bottom.
Oh, for me, there's no try. I just will, unless David just says, you get shot down.
I mean, that's true. But you would be
Is there-
using resources then.
Does anyone have identifiers?
Yeah, but if the whole thing is going to town,
Lawson, identify costs like 100 gold to use, so it does not matter.
Does it really? That's
yeah,
Yeah.
That's dumb, stupid.
we're just
It's-
not using it. I mean, I have detect magic.
Fuck.
Well, obviously, the thing that I have is magic, but
What was the thing you have that you're wondering if it's magic?
It's the cloak with like a spider's exoskeleton sewn into it.
Hmm.
that thing.
And
it
you also
wasn't the
had
whole
the other
thing that-
cloak as well. That was just really fancy, but it was still that didn't show any effects of time on it.
Yeah, the 50th drip cloak that I picked up, I think.
I know,
I
right?
also have these.
Slightly
We also
maybe
have these
something.
onyx gems that I'm pretty sure are cursed.
Yeah, no, we'll worry about that later.
They're black soul gems.
Let me remind myself to pick those up.
He said, "Remind me." That was so
Oh
funny.
God, why didn't I write that down? Who picked the eyes up?
Me and Brian.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we both have one.
so
Then
yeah,
all of a sudden, your hand stopped working.
what's your guys' choice? Right, wait, I guess we need one more vote. We have 2 for the bridge. Bria, lost, DJ.
Now, we could be annoying and say not the bridge, then what the fuck do we do in a tie? But I really don't
Fight to
care
the
where
death.
we go. We can go to the bridge.
All right, we're going to the bridge.
Well, that's 2.5 votes for the bridge.
No.
Well, I'm pretty sure 2.5 will beat out 1.5.
Yeah, that was why I said it.
To represent this, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna we'll just be leaving the. There you go. That works. That way you have an area to put your character tokens down. All
A
right.
big death.
So who wants to try this first? Essentially,
Me.
you would need to launch your grappling hook to the other side, hook it, and then use it to swing across and then climb upwards.
I guess
Yeah,
I'll go
so-
first.
Va and Artemis are fairly guaranteed to do it,
Yeah.
so you should probably go first.
I'll go.
Also, with the review or whatever, like the last section thing, you said like it was 2 p.m. Is that like is that before we came down here, or do we still know the time even though we're down here?
Yeah, it is just 2 p.m.
Okay.
3 in the AM, PM.
Damn, and PM. I love that. I love that short.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, Va,
Oh.
you want to try it
Yeah.
first?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me. I
Oh,
lost it. have too many things open. All right, give me a acrobatics or athletics check.
Acrobatics or athletic?
Yep.
All right. Wording without acrobatics.
I'll-
The first roll. We got this. Oh, a 19.
All right. So yeah, you wind your grappling hook up, you throw it across, and you're able to get it hooked pretty solidly.
Yeah.
And with that, you swing over and kind of you kind of land with your feet against the stone of the other tower, and you're able to climb up easily enough, and you pull yourself up.
Yeah.
Artemis, you should give Yingvar a bardic.
I was gonna say, before I just fly over, should I just give both of you Bardic Inspiration?
Can you give us both? Oh, you can only do one at a time. Oh no, that's
That'd
not
be
true. No.
You
so.
get it until you spend it for an hour.
Yeah, so I was just thinking of because you can't like put two on the same person.
So
That's
I
what I
can
was
literally
thinking of.
I could just give both of you Inspiration, and then I can just
Yeah.
fly on over.
All right. So you both have bardic inspiration. Then Artemis, you're just gonna
I was
fly over.
waiting for anyone to actually respond and saying yes, but
Yeah, you don't need him to. Besides, Lawson's still probably bashing his head against the monster.
he's still getting carded. Probably he needs me to help him with my dual blades.
I have been carded in 5 encounters in a row because of this tempered gore Magala, dude.
So stop fighting it then.
But I want to because I need the gems specifically from it.
Oh god, you even need the rare drop? Yeah, you should really stop.
No. It's not. Oh no. I wish it was as simple as just a rare drop from the monster. No, it's I need the decoration that has a chance to drop from the monster. Allegedly.
Hmm.
Allegedly.
It's
Just
either
get
that
Hey,
or I
what
just
die is your bardic? Is it a D6?
I believe it is unfortunately still a D6, but let me look. It
That's
could
not bad. That's not bad.
lame.
You're lame.
wait.
So that's a
wait,
13
no,
acrobatics.
Ee.
Well, yeah, you
Got a 3 on the die.
thankfully.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, you're using your bardic. Okay, then you make it then.
Yeah, it's a 13.
So yeah, same thing. You kind of you swing over and then you rappel up. Sorry, I'm gonna succeed, guys. Oh, you guys, are you gonna strand your two cultist friends, or are you gonna bring them with you?
Oh. Do they want to come with us?
Yeah, they're willing to go with you. So it's better than dying.
Well,
Do we trust them?
no, but they could help.
Oh wait.
I mean, hey, maybe they'll remember this, and we'll just meet them along the road again or something.
You see a little thing in the top right corner of your vision.
Left. Pretty sure it's top left.
Well,
Well, it
essentially,
really
Remember
depends
that.
on what game you're thinking of because it would be.
Well,
they're just gonna follow you guys because they have no way to get back really.
Oh, they don't have grappling hooks themselves.
No, because you took theirs because you looted them from the cultists, so that was theirs.
Oh.
so that
Well.
entire room of like 10 cultists, they only have 4 hooks? Man, they're kind of stupid.
No, they had 10.
They had 10. Oh.
Yeah. You guys just took all 10.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
We're greedy
No?
with 10. I thought we took 6.
Wait.
I thought we only took 1 each.
No, because I have 2 of them, so
Oh.
pretty sure we took 2 each. That's
Yingvar
still
has them
not
because
10.
he's the only one with the carrying capacity for it.
You know, you are right. I have 2 hooks.
Alright.
Whatever.
So yeah, do you want to give them to him?
Yeah, maybe we're just monsters.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, maybe we are the monsters this entire time.
All right, Lawson, go ahead and give me your
Yeah.
acrobatics check.
Yeah. Watch this, guys. I'm actually really good at this.
Also, don't worry. On my next level, I get the Bardic is boosted.
Man,
Why
that
do I
means when
have
we go to Frosthome and sleep. We're gonna level up, right?
No.
No.
Why does it say I have advantage on acrobatics? Oh, to end the grappled condition. That's all. You know. That's a
Okay.
21.
Okay, yeah, you have no problems getting across.
Good
That was a
job.
19 on the die, guys.
All right, let's have him not roll. Jesus Christ. They rolled 2 4s. They both rolled 4.
Let's have him not roll Jesus Christ.
Please tell me these guys have at least a +1 to their. Oh wait, no, they need a +2 to their decks. Oh God. Okay, they have +2 to their decks. They're good. They can just retry. Whew. Okay, they make it across. I'll say this: if the dangerous part, if it's an @1, your character would have just died.
Mhm.
And then if it was a 5 or lower, it would have been a dangerous situation where you would have needed other people to rescue you in a certain amount of time. Okay.
What if it's like under a 5 and it's not an @1?
Same thing.
He just said
5 and
it's a
under.
dangerous situation.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said if it was a 5.
No, it was 5.
Yeah,
and
I
under.
get it. So
I get it. Shut up.
Yeah. Well, okay, I
Yeah,
see how
very
that is,
defensive.
Cedric. Let's see
Yeah,
the
very
white dragon swoops down, picks you up, and drops you. You take. Hold on, give me a
I
moment.
take no fall damage because I have slow fall.
What?
Well, then it eats you, and you take. Actually, it seduces you. Air quotes.
Whoa.
And you take. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's bludgeoning who?
the dragon. I mean, in both situations, it's the dragon. I mean, I guess it's
Well, what's
just.
the dragon's a bottom?
I'll let Cedric.
What the fuck?
I'll let. It's not. I'm pretty sure it taking you and
It's
sexually assaulting
not.
you implies that it is implicitly not a bottom. By the way, so yeah,
I think I want to kill myself right now.
yeah, pretty fair reaction. Okay, so yeah, you guys are back at the elevator. I assume you want to go up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, so up to the top ruins.
I'll think about it.
It is still 217 and it is still freezing.
Say it. Say it.
They haven't changed. I only say it when they change.
No, but this is a new session.
That's not how it works.
Yes.
No.
You're just lame.
So, what would you guys like to do?
How's everybody's resources?
Well, I just have to use my flight and 2 more of my inspiration, so I only have 2 inspirations left. I don't have a healing hands left. And for my spell list, I've used 2. I have 2 level 1s and 2 level 2s left.
Alright.
So I'm about halfway burnt through my abilities.
I got 2 level 1 spell slots left, and I'm missing 7 health. And that's about it. What's the real? Wait.
What the hell?
Oh, and I'm missing 1 luck point.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to say what just happened to me. I have a random encounters table.
Oh no. Yeah.
For when you travel between places. 10 was when you guys saw the Black Wizard for the first time in the Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, I've rolled on it 4 times. No, 3 times.
Oh.
Each time has been 3 of those times have been 10s. So AKA nothing happens. So you guys have just been getting ridiculously lucky on it. And I decided for this time I wanted to re-roll it because I'm like I want a random encounter to happen, and I got a 3, which means nothing happens anyways. So yay.
Okay. So hey, the dice tell a story.
So yeah, so I assume you guys are going home, or do you want to rest first? I guess I just kind of told you there is no
Yeah.
there isn't gonna be an encounter.
We could always check out these buildings up here.
Or I've told you need an army for those.
Yeah, but we don't know that in character.
That's true. That is true. I guess that's true. In theory.
So we could just go up real quick, check it out, and be like, oh.
All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can do
Hell,
that.
like
Okay.
Velvet turtle.
Players return to surface. Say that took all an hour, so it's 4 now, or 3. Give me a moment. My nose is bleeding, so I'll be right back.
Oh, bestie!
Just dumb.
he might need to get that checked out. Guys, I finished another bracelet. Let's go.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know. Guys, what if you all send me the color schemes of
color?
color schemes of your character, and then I'll make bracelets based on the characters. Fuck. Wait, can this be an ankle bracelet? Did I make it that long? Oh no, I didn't. Damn it.
I'm almost done slaving the the deck.
Wait, hold on. I can do this like this. Wait, guys. Fuck. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's. Oh shit. Oh, wait. Oh shit. Guys. Wait.
What do you want?
Guys. Look. Wait. Look, are you. Can it,
Yeah.
like, load? No, I'm standing back up because it was better lighting when I was standing up. Guys, look. Here's my silver one. It's holy. And then this is the gold one. And it's gold. And eat down. Anyway, that's it. Bye.
Womp womp.
Shut up. Man, I'm kind of hungry.
I kinda hungry.
No!
Have you tried eating? I
did
find
a
that
bit
usually helps.
Shut up. I did that. I did a bit ago, so I could just eat more. Be fat, I guess. Got some leftover panda.
Apologies, I'm back.
Are you okay?
Not like Lawson.
What does that mean?
Means
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
He
it means
literally
I
had a
don't.
nosebleed
My
for like 5
nosebleeds.
minutes.
My nosebleeds don't last for 5 hours. All right, how much horrible stuff did you guys say that I'm gonna have to edit out of the video?
That depends on what slurs you consider horrible.
Ryan just keeps going on about Jews. I don't
Oh,
know.
oof.
Jewish people.
Well, I mean,
You missed it. Wait, hold on. David, you missed it. I finished my bracelets. Look.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Look.
Camera. Nobody wants to
Look.
see.
Here's it's a silver one, silver, and then I have the gold one on, and that's it.
cringe.
That's what I said.
Okay, so you guys going back?
Fuck you.
I forgot. You guys returning? Question mark. Or do you want to go up to the library? That's what it was.
Oh, that's the library?
Well, I
Live
mean,
robbery?
okay. Well, let me lift the veil. Look at the ruins. Then look at
What's the veil?
the ruins underground. It's not perfect, but I mean, it's almost like they're in the same place, or at least it's supposed to
Oh
be.
my
Almost like you already
God.
mentioned that the buildings are like underground ruins.
Not all of them. So some
Yeah,
some
but-
of them are above ground and above ground, but other buildings are not. Like what's an example of one that's not? Like this, I don't believe there is no connecting building to this underground. I'm circling it without using this one is not underground. There is no connector, for example.
I see.
So not all of them are connected underground. So yeah.
So what I'm hearing is that if
So,
I go to
library?
one- Yeah,
think so.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, 55 minutes.
So it's an hour walk.
Yeah, sure. I lost. You spoke, and I immediately lost my count. So yes, we'll just say it's an hour.
You were at 55.
Yeah. You was at 50 and it was one tile and then the tile of the place.
Okay, so it's 4:05 when you guys arrive. Oh no, I'm writing a time that isn't actually in between the 30. It's not. I'm getting it. It's literally the first time the time hasn't been like a 00 or 40. Or 30.
Well, we wouldn't. Well, we don't have a clock, so what does it matter?
No, it doesn't. I'm just saying.
Maybe you don't have a clock.
All right. So as you approach the ruins of the library, you very quickly notice that there is activity in it. Working through the broken down walls and in windows, you can see a lot of bandits. You see around it there are large patrols of bandits, about 5 each, kind of walking in and around it. And it seems that this seems to be what you would hope, at least, to be the main concentration of bandits due to the sheer number of them. There are definitely too many of them for you guys to fight alone.
What you think?
Everyone, go ahead and give me perception checks or insight checks. Up to you.
One or the other.
What is it? Move on?
Perception or insight.
Giving you my perception. That didn't roll
Alright.
on the screen, but it's fine.
I love me some insight.
Did not roll.
17.
It's okay.
17.
Okay.
18.
Are you kidding me? Wait. No, okay, no, Va rolled a 7. Okay.
What?
All right, everyone but Va. I thought you also rolled an 18, Va. That's why I was like, you
I
guys.
wish, bro.
All right, everyone but Va. You notice that the defenses and the guards are mainly focused on this building, which does have a counterpart in the ruins below. This is that building's counterpart in the ruins below.
Ominous. I would say if I knew that information.
Yeah, you don't know that information. You're not a military person. You have no mind for it. The others have read books or tales of it, at least.
Guys, what are you all looking at?
Yo, mama.
Your mom.
So yeah,
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
that is what you know so far, is that there's too many bandits here to take on your own, and that they seem to be guarding against the top right building.
Maybe
Taking
not
a
fight.
fight, right?
What?
Hey guys, the math doesn't make sense to me. How did with a 100 sleeve container, how did I sleeve 101 cards?
You got an extra sleeve.
Dubs.
So-
And I'm still not even done sleeping, but it's whatever. I can wait.
So yes, what would you guys like to do now? Would you like to do some more investigating, or would you just like to return? Because I guess Cedric, you could probably guess that if they are guarding against another building, that probably means that building has a force that could at least be a threat to them. You know. So that would indicate there's also a large force of most likely goblins there too.
Uh-oh.
Goblin, he's nuts.
Oh, my God.
Now, hear me out. What if we pose as bandits, right, coming from this library, and, head into the goblin thing, start attacking, and then book it, So then they start their big brawl, and we don't have to do anything.
I mean, I believe I did technically have one of my costumes a goblin, not the bandit, but
Yeah.
I could do something silly with that bandit outfit.
This was mostly a joke idea. I feel like it's a very terrible idea. Don't actually listen to me.
I mean, once you have an army, it's not a terrible idea realistically to try to do that. But again, you probably would still want people with you.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing the Ballad of the Goblin and the Bandit version 2, where you're just gonna have the war between them.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, so would you guys just like to go back now?
Yeah, I think we should go back at this point.
One yes,
Yeah.
two yes,
Yeah,
three yes.
Yeah, let's go back. Maybe we'll level up, guys.
Level up?
Well,
What
I
what
can
is
level
this term? I don't understand.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
I just should. Oh my ass.
Sorry, that was a little dramatic.
Wow.
Yes, it was. So we're heading back.
Yeah, check your phone.
Sorry,
What?
I was just writing notes down. Okay, so it's 8:05 when you guys get back. I believe it's. Let me just double check, because 4 hours seems like a long time, but I also feel like that's correct.
While you're fact checking that, I was happy because the commander deck came with a deck box. I can't put the deck in the deck box now that they're sleeved.
That's because it's only
Who knew
2
100
hours, David.
Who would knew 100 sleeved cards? It takes more space than 100 non-sleeved cards.
Okay,
It's a pretty big deck you got there.
shut up.
Okay, bye. Kill yourself.
Alright, so yes, you arrive back at Frosthome a little past 6 o'clock. The sun is mostly gone by now. It's kind of sunset right now.
The sun is
Wait.
gone.
The sun
No,
is gone.
it wouldn't be sunset. It's just after sunset, I guess would be the correct term. It's just after sunset, so it's dark out. You have your torches or whatever lit. And as you walk up to the gates,
I have a modern era flashlight, actually. Thank you.
shut up.
Laughs in dark vision.
Ow, it's the bane of all DM's existence. As you guys walk up to the gate, what are you gonna do with the cultists? Because they're still with you.
Oh.
You know, I don't think this far ahead.
Guys, as long as that they don't do anything, I think we're
Oh
gonna
my
be
god.
okay.
Yeah,
I mean, we could always just end up saying, so we've captured them and we're here to interrogate them now, and then just actually just say screw the cultists.
Oh,
They're resisting! They're resisting!
I mean, hey, look at Fresca.
He's
I don't know.
got a
I don't
gun!
think you can
He's
say
got
that.
a-
Look at Fresca,
He's-
Lawson. You can do that to Kenneth maybe, but not Fresca.
wait, what?
Uh,
He's got a gun!
but yeah, I mean they could always just take him prisoner. That's absolutely an option. It's not like they could stop you or would even really try to resist at this point, because again they've made it pretty clear living is it's more important to them than anything else at this point.
Yeah.
So they probably would
They're
not resist.
so based.
I imagine they're just happy to be alive because they were going to die if we didn't save them. And the least they could do is be our prisoners.
What a war crime!
I can't wait until the reveal that I'm actually evil.
On a completely unrelated note, they would they would translate as a cult warrior and a cult channeler.
Huh?
If we convert them to our army,
Maybe. Yes.
maybe yes.
I mean, I think it'd be really funny to have the
But-
cultists to the army.
Of course, they probably wouldn't fight for you against their own cult.
Yeah.
And you'd
Would
have
they,
to convince
would
them.
they fight
You couldn't.
against us if we were to fight the cult?
I mean, you don't know, but they probably wouldn't fight against their fellow cultists. But you'd have to convince them, hey, join us, and you would still suffer the reputation points for recruiting them.
I
It
see.
would
What if
be
no one knows they're cultists?
Okay, so how reputation works is that there doesn't need to be witnesses to it, because essentially this is just alignment for us now. That's what this really is. It's alignment. So even if no one witnesses an action, it speaks to how your character generally acts. So if you recruiting cultists would, even if people don't know they're cultists, would still give you those points.
Especially if we're going on, what if they don't know?
Yeah. Especially because then most of the time it'd be like impossible to actually build these points because there's almost never any witnesses to your guys' actions. But really, yeah, it's really just our alignment. So it's how you generally carry yourself.
Guys, that's what we could do. That's what we could do with Sten. He could be our guild mandated witness to the events.
I guess also Sten could also technically be recruited as a bandit too.
No, he's renounced his ways. He's not a bandit anymore, right?
Hold on,
Yeah,
give me
that-
two
not a
seconds.
bandit.
That would be the unit he would be. And still, you would take the negative modifier to it, obviously.
Lame.
Hiring a bandit, even if under the guise of, what's the name? Honestly, really, I should probably just retroactively give you guys points for despotism for what you're doing with him, but I won't. But that's a great example of why I would give those points out, because Mayor Tim's like only half sure you're not just enslaving this man against his will. So that's a great example of something that would earn you points towards your reputation. In this case, despotic reputation. Shut up. All right. So
No.
yes. So yeah, what do you wish to do with them? For no matter what, even if you recruit them, that's not important right now. It's just, do you want to just let them go to the inn and hire rooms, or do you want to do something else with them?
It's a good question. I'm
We'll say.
unsure of.
I'll say as a hint, you have people that own homes that can house more than one person.
Not me.
I'm the
homeless.
homeowner.
Well,
I'm the homeowner.
ours only has 3 slots, and that's DJs and Stens. So
Yeah.
What, are you guys trying to house the cultists?
In theory,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what we're deciding. What do you do with them? Do you arrest them? Do you put them at the inn? That's what we're deciding right now. I would say Frosthome does have a jail of sorts. It's not like nice, but they do have a place they put people when they're arrested.
Hear me out. I think we can try and get them in, because they're magic. Maybe, like, they could help Glinda or something.
I didn't consider that. That's good thinking.
The whole thing is wanting to find magic items and
Genius
stuff.
level.
So let's bring literal cultists of elder gods.
I mean, I'd also point
Well-
out that she would, if you don't end up using it for yourself, the occult lore tomes you picked up, those would definitely be something she'd interested in. But also, there are rules for using them to benefit you.
Where would I see those and
It's in property.
where?
Property underneath the. It's a bulk good essentially.
Okay. I gotta find which of the rulebook things it's in then.
Here, let me just. I can just really show you the link. I'm thinking about making just like a Google Doc that just has all the links to all of them there.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've been considering to help keep track of it, rather than putting them all in their own thing. It's in rulebook, Causaton rulebook. There's
You
one.
could.
Lawson's listening to a song from Black Ops 2.
I have my playlist on shuffle for Revenge Sevenfold.
Essentially, what it allows you to do is that you can use bulk books to learn information by reading them. In this case, it would be a piece of occult lore that you would learn. But you can only learn like one piece of lore per bulk goods, and after that, that's all it can teach you.
Otherwise, we could sell it or trade it.
Yeah, then
stuff.
you can just sell it still.
Oh, so there's no reason not to just do that and then hand it over?
Did I make a reason for
If you
that?
want? But
Nah,
that's
you guys
that's
didn't.
why I'm
Yeah,
confused.
yeah, you can.
You
You
would
can just do that. Yeah, yeah. I guess you can do
Okay.
both realistically. All right. Anyway, so yeah, you still have to decide. God dang, I sidetracked my own thing. But yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't think of possibly like giving them the Glinda, but I mean,
I do like that idea.
it's not a bad
Yeah.
idea realistically.
And hey, she wants evidence of something going on down there. Hey, we found these cultists of Orcus there. Keeping a shadow demon sealed. I think that's evidence.
Well, to be fair, she wanted direct evidence of it being
Yeah. Make an
say.
insight check, Artemis.
True. Oh boy, let's see if I get this insight check. I
It's
don't
okay,
know
you're a
what it
gamer.
is. That's a nat 1 because it didn't roll at all.
Well, you guys just remember that on your own then.
You guys, hold on.
So yeah,
Are you remembering?
I have luckies. You guys think this is matters?
Yeah, do it. It'd be funny.
Yeah, sure. If we're at town, we're probably gonna invest anyway, so I'll run it back. Alright, that's 7.
you feel like you've forgotten something.
Oh man.
Anyways, so, yeah. If you guys want to give him the Glinda, that's not a terrible idea. She seems capable. She would be able to, make sure they don't do anything bad. And as in selling the information they might know to her, she might definitely be interested in that.
And
then
she's morally gray enough to not care.
Exactly. She's kind of scary. She can handle the cultists on our behalf or something.
So yeah, it seems Cedric and Artemis are like this plan. What about Va and Yingvar? What are your guys' thoughts on this?
If there's anyone I trust to handle the cultists, it would be her.
All right,
So,
Va.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's not a very
Where else?
strong
yeah,
answer.
that's fine.
Well, girl, who else was gonna get them?
It's because she's
Us to use them as units.
she's distracted. She's
Or
playing.
what?
Well, this wouldn't put them off the table. It's just you got to figure
Literally, I'm
out.
not playing
Oh.
Minecraft. Shut the fuck up.
You have to. You can still recruit them later on. It's just you need someone to kind of. You need something to make sure they just don't run away at this point.
Mm.
Would be your main worry, or just let them wander around and sacrifice someone to Orcus or something like that. All right. So you guys go to Glyn. You guys bring them the Glindas. The guard doesn't.
Glinda balls.
The guard doesn't question you on who these people are. They just but you definitely notice that they notice that you guys are bringing strangers into the town.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, they're not the first time we've done this.
That's true, but the last time he did that, I mean, there might be some rumors going around about potential slavery going on. So,
He's being paid.
is he?
Well, we haven't had a chance to pay him
He's
because
being paid.
To be
in a-
fair, you didn't have the payment method existing.
Yeah.
then.
That's true.
There
Okay,
was
that's
no-
true. But
Listen. He's being paid an unpaid experience, which he can then use to go and get higher positions at
Or
other.
paying him an exposure.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Mm,
all right. But for the record, yeah, you can have him just become a tier 1 worker for you guys' shop. By the way.
yeah, that was the plan.
So, yeah, you guys walk in, and Glinda kind of raises your head. Back so soon? Well, come on in. What have you brought for me this time from the ruins?
People,
Friends.
Company.
People, eh?
not the lethal kind.
They don't look old enough to know anything about these ruins.
Well, they may not know about the ruins, but they do know some of Orcus.
Some Orcus.
Yeah, some Orcus.
Orcus. I know. Interesting.
Two genuine scholars.
And-
of Orcus variety.
They're
You-
scholars of gold.
Why have you brought them here? Exactly. Do they wish to sell this information?
Well, we figured that it's kind of a mutually beneficial deal with you and them, because they don't get to be prisoners, and so they're cultists. They're cultists. Let me just say that. Of Orcus, and basically they're also magic, so you know.
Perhaps they could always help around here, or you all can learn more from one another.
I see.
That's what I was trying to get at.
I suppose I
Well-
could watch over them for a while, learn what they know, but I'm not a daycare, just so you know, but so long as they have information they can feed me, I'd be willing to watch over them.
That's fair. We're no masters of magic, so we thought we'll bring these people to someone who probably knows a good bit more than we do. So,
Eh,
And
be
who could more
honest,
talented than
it's-
Glinda?
if they're cultists, then they're clerical magic, so else who knows how much of a use it'll be. By the way, what did you say, Yingvar? I didn't hear you.
I said, who? I don't even remember what I said. I was just trying to flatter her. You know, I was trying to be like, who else would we bring them to that we know
Who else
expert
but
in magic
Quagmire?
besides Glinda? She's the best magic person we know.
Roll persuasion.
Oh yeah, watch this, guys. Oh,
and
I have
I'm pretty sure. What?
I have a -2 in charisma, guys.
Oh,
I'm
okay, I know.
pretty sure
Okay,
You still
I,
have my die.
it's been more than an hour.
That's true.
Oh my god, it has been more than an hour. Never mind.
But
fuck you.
by the way, and you could just give it to him again. But I feel like before he rolls, I feel like this is gonna be when you first play like a Mass Effect game or a Dragon Age game, and you see the flirt option come up, and he's about to just fail it horribly. So here you go. You want to give him part of inspiration?
Yeah,
Definitely.
sure.
All right.
The odds are we're hopefully resting, so
Let's
it's
let's,
whatever.
let's roll the d6 to see what I'm adding. Okay, that's pretty nice.
Okay.
That's pretty nice.
Okay, so plus
So-
4.
Yeah, it's a +4 to my roll overall. You said persuasion?
Yes.
17. That's pretty good.
Oh,
Why, thank you. I think I will watch over them then. Thank you for placing your confidence in me. All right, so yeah, she's agreed to watch them for now. And maybe you may have bought yourself some extra daycare time, Yingvar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta remember. I mean, she is an elf, so you guys are all, except for maybe Cedric. You guys are all pretty young to her. Actually, yeah, everyone except Cedric. You guys are pretty young to her. All right. Especially since she's a middle-aged elf, so you know she's lived a long time.
She's like a couple hundred.
Yes, I gotta
Yeah.
write it down, but I'm pretty sure the most an elf can live is 400, so she's probably lived like 250 around there.
Hag maxing.
Okay, that's a bit extreme. I wouldn't say hag. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do here, guys?
Hey, do you have any way of identifying possible cursed objects?
Or magic items. Yeah, that's a good point.
I suppose I could take a look at them for a fee.
Or a fee. Oh, we don't have any money here. Fuck.
Yeah.
How much is said fee?
It's pretty costly magic. Of course, I'd be willing to identify for an exchange. Hint, hint. You guys also have like, do you guys have like 400 gold on you and bulk goods you just have to sell?
Oh, that's so right. You know what?
I've been waiting for you guys to recognize that. 'Cause you're like, we don't have any gold. But yeah, you have 400 gold.
In my defense, I couldn't hold it, and I had to
Yeah.
give it to Lawson.
You
No,
guys,
yeah,
you guys
I
do have
have
things you
one
could
thing.
just sell.
I do have the books of occult variety and the artisan goods.
You have two-
Would she
you-
be
I also have a artist.
Yeah, between you guys, you both have two high quality artisan goods, which are
That's
on
true.
average are worth 200 gold pieces.
I have the
I
zombie juice.
actually, yeah, ditch the artisan goods. Keep the books for now.
Would she be interested in the artisan goods?
Yes, yes, she would be. Because it's if you tell her if it's from the ruins, absolutely she'd be willing to take those. She wants anything associated with the ruins. She would take pretty much anything you salvage from the ruins. She'd be of interest in. Maybe like
I
coins,
see. So,
clothing.
you know what? You know what? This works out perfectly, guys. So if the artisan goods are worth, approximately 200 each or something like that, right? The identify cast costs 100 gold. So, an artisan good for identifying the gem and the robe that I found. I feel like that's a good deal.
You mean the cloak?
Cloak, yeah.
Yeah,
The robes aren't
and the other
magical.
cloak I have.
The robes aren't
right?
magical,
So
yeah. You don't know for sure that robe is magical, but I mean, you highly suspect it to be
Yeah.
magical. Same with, I guess that's technically true of Yingvar's too. You suspect it's magical, you don't know it's magical.
Also, I think mine you said was specifically a cloak and a robe when it was mentioned. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, it's just a
David,
cloak.
yeah. No,
was
DJ has the
fancy.
really fancy cloak.
It's just really fancy.
Hmm.
I have the spider one.
It is really fancy. Maybe it's special.
So do you wanna offer her a bulk good in exchange for that?
Yeah, I think that's fair. And this one has zombie juice in it.
Zombie juice. Why does that sound familiar? Well, I'll have to look into that. That sounds familiar. I think I've read that somewhere. And very well, if it's from the ruins, I'll gladly take it. Do you have anything else from the ruins that you've collected that might be of interest? And we're doing business now, we might as well see it all done.
That's true.
Also, just to make sure, I can detect magic on the cloak I have to make sure if it's magic or not, at least, right? I just
Yeah.
don't know what.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. What?
Yeah, the
A4.
cloak you have is magic. The cloak Yingvar has is magic. And let me quickly look up how detect magic works. I keep
You
forgetting.
get to know
I
if
can tell
magic
you.
is present and what school it is if it is present.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay,
sense the
hold on.
presence within 30 feet, but also up to 10 minutes, and take an action to see a faint aura around anything bearing the magic, and if an effect was created by a spell, learn School of Magic.
Yeah, so if it's like an item like the cloak, for example, you just know it's magical. But if something was cast, like a spell or something, you know
Upon
it's
it,
Okay,
yeah.
the eyes, the onyx eyes are also magical.
I see.
No,
Do you think
yeah,
she'd
the,
be
yeah, the
interested in any
first
of this stuff
object. Duh.
from the well, I suppose a troll isn't. I mean, it's in the ruins.
So,
you
what
can
were you
always
talking
just
about,
ask
Lawson?
if it intrigues her.
I also have the chitin and the abomination meat, but I don't know if I want to do anything with that.
The chitin she wouldn't be interested in.
Yeah.
The abomination meat. What would she be interested in that? I'd say
Could always
for
study it.
the bulk goods and the meat, I'd be willing to identify all of the objects.
I
And
think
anything
that's fair.
more you can show me, I would be willing to pay for.
Didn't we have a second thing of bulk goods that
Not
someone
that.
didn't sell yet?
Not that. She couldn't like give you gold in exchange for that, but she wouldn't have enough gold for that. But there is something you guys have, hint hint, that you could give to her.
He could give the books if he
Nope,
really wanted to.
not that.
No.
It's not that.
Is there another thing?
Yes.
Oh shit.
The
Do I have
grappling
it?
hooks, of course.
Oh, hey, I also have a statuette here. Or is it the
Eh.
weird coins? It's well, I know. I feel like it's one of these.
The statuette has no interest, but weird coins found in unknown ruin. Those sound quite intriguing. Let me see the coins.
Yeah, I have two of them. Have a look at these. Maybe you know something about them.
Let me update. I'm updating notes, and then we can get to that. Yingvar flirts.
Yeah, well, you're updating the notes. I'm gonna
God dang
explain.
it! I'm showing.
like,
I'm
the thing.
I'm showing the world how little I can spell. I can't. How can I not spell this?
And
L.
by the world, you mean
No one. Yes. Yeah. Obviously. God dang it! How do I spell flirt?
FLIRT. Sound it out, David.
uh, how
Sound
are
it
you
out, come on.
spelling it?
Like filter.
You're
don't
spelling it like
don't
filters.
don't question me.
I'm
Do
gonna.
do do.
How
Trades.
can you expect me not to question you?
Shut up.
Shut up. But he's very defensive. I think we got him.
Yes, I've fallen for the rage bait. DJ said he was leaving, right?
Yes, he is muted, so he's not here.
Okay, so I have to wait for him because he has the stuff.
How's your guys' day been?
Good.
Awful.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Awful.
L.
You're happy for that.
It's because you. I assume it's because you weren't able to sleep, Cedric.
That and it's just one of those days where my
You don't wanna wake up?
anxiety is just super high for no reason.
I feel that.
Oh, you know why? Did you have any classes that were only half a semester?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh,
I
I was because I was gonna say it's
Yeah,
you feel like you have something due, but you don't have anything due. I get that all the time.
Mm. Interesting.
I also love how one thing I've liked is I've always voiced Fresca now, so Kenneth has literally said nothing to you guys. Maybe Chad is becoming a more and more appropriate name for him. He just kind of stands there mewing at you guys. It's kind of perfect.
See, I'm a
Is
great
he-
namer. I can name things. No, Brian. Earlier,
I'm
he
back.
made the portraits, and I was like, you should name him Chad, and he looked at me, and he was like, no.
Well,
And I'm like,
okay. Well,
well,
there's a lot of context you're kind of not leaving out there, but
Well,
let's
I'm
not
not.
get bogged
I'm
down.
not
Let's
saying
not
the
get
other
bogged
bit,
down
David.
to it. I was asking for a
not
gay
saying-
name specifically.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, bro.
I'll say I have no shame. Anyways,
Yeah.
all right.
boy.
So now that DJ is back, she looks at the coin. She examines it. These are very old coins.
Yeah.
Sorry, my dad said something. I had to talk to him. Uh,
He heard your conversation.
uh, these coins are very old. It's no surprise you don't recognize them. As to where they were minted, I have no idea. I'll have to consult some books on that matter, but I know that these are very valuable to certain people. And I don't just mean coin collectors. These are made out of a material called. I didn't have a name for this. I should have wrote a name for this, David. Why are you such a bad at prepping
Chad!
things?
Chad!
You should call it Wilk.
No,
Should call it
It's
Chad.
it's
Uh,
mithril.
and it's not mithril.
It's
It's
Electrum.
wait, no, the brainworm. What? God dang it! I need to come up with
I
a
love
name on the
Electrum.
spot. I hate this.
Call it,
Adamantine.
Ketamine.
Call it,
Ketamine.
Xanite.
Ketamantium.
Xanite.
Hi.
Xanite.
Xanite.
like Xanax?
Shut up.
I don't know what a Xanax is, guys. I was just referencing something that I think is real.
So you don't know what Xanax is?
No.
He's a little dumb. He's a little dumb.
It's a drug of some kind, right? Maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
What I
don't
say,
know what it's
Xanite?
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xanite.
He forgot
Yeah.
forgot his own name.
That checks out.
Okay. Xanite is a very rare mineral, and it was used in the creation of some magical artifacts and creations.
V-Bucks.
The an example of this is that preservation box you brought me previously. I've worked through the magic of how to create that, and it requires this mineral to make. Other famous uses is the soul coins invented by the fiends, and there's a number of lost spells that were said to use the mineral. Access to it has been very limited the past 500 or so years, in large part due to the disappearance of its largest producer, Thay.
What?
Of all the
Ah.
nations in the world,
Sorry, hold on.
Well, if I got a story for you.
of all. Oh. Good use of the soundboard there. Of all the nations in the world, Thay was the only one that I could imagine would have been rich enough to make Xanite coins. This is not yet confirmation. However, with the preservation box and some of the other information you have brought to me, the likelihoods that this is not Thay seem highly unlikely. It would have required that this city disappear at the same time as Thay. If it is Thay, which I can't say 100% for certain that it is, then there are many questions still to be discovered, such as how it escaped the domain of Orcus, and more importantly, how it ended up on the other side of the world from where it was.
Not gonna lie.
For
It was really, really funny how you said the chances that this isn't Thay are very unlikely.
Shut up! I'm gonna hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much right now. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. I'm voicing characters, and you just go and ruin it all. I would
What are
say.
friends for?
I would say there are many questions still to be answered. They existed in the far south of the continent, and for it to be here is quite the anomaly.
What I'm hearing is there's a black
The
hole.
poles shifted.
There's
Global warming.
And
We're
that,
actually
in
in
that
an
sense,
alternate
it's as if they did, and it brought Thay with it. We will, but at this point, I think this is Thay. This is a monumentous discovery. There, who knows what lost treasures are there, I once again would like to ask that you bring me to these ruins so that I may examine them for myself.
It's just a shame that it's gonna kill us soon.
And I hate to say it, but I believe we had a deal if you prove to me what this was, I would have I'd have a gift for you, Artemis. She kind of goes over to her chest and she returns it with the ring of spellbinding. A deal fair and square. Here you go. So
Thank you
yes.
very much.
Yes. This is Thay, or whatever I'll end up naming it for copyright reasons for my lore building. But for now, yes, this is Thay. The evidence for that is the red robes of Thay. The coins are made of a mineral that only Thay had real access to. Yeah, and I mean, so yeah, really, and the zombies too. The fact that there's a zombie horde in a city, and that's what it's known for, is that everyone in it was turned into zombies. So yeah, this is Thay. For your devotees of Orcus, they kind of are like they seem excited about the fact that this is Thay. Just they obviously this is information they would want to react to. So yeah, want to react to.
Yeah.
God dang it, Lawson! Now you got me so
Eh.
messed up. They would react to this information, but yeah, they're pretty happy that hear that. Well, I guess they kind of have mixed feelings. And on one hand, how did this city escape Orcus? But on the other hand, it's just they're seeing how powerful their dark god is, so they love that.
As a quick question, David, with the ring, when found, it contains a d6 -1 levels of stored spells chosen by the DM, or are you just saying there's 0 stored?
It has fireball in it.
Alright!
That's
All right. Now what I'm hearing is that we don't use fireball at a certain at near a certain person, or things will happen because they're notorious for having.
Yeah,
They're notorious.
they'll get reborn again. Is that what you're saying, Va?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Someone's
Oh yeah.
notorious for having shit go wrong with a fireball, bro.
Well, thankfully, this is not the tiefling, kobold slash what was the other thing? Half elf. Yeah. The
But here's the thing. I feel like there's some mystical connection between.
That's true.
And I don't know.
Almost like it's being piloted by some outside force.
Called It's Funny.
It's almost like we're characters in a role-playing tabletop adventure.
Also, I do want to mention, any one of us can cast a spell into the ring by touching the ring as you cast it.
Can I
So if
make
you want to cast a spell and let me store it, you can, up to 5 levels worth. But I have
Yeah.
2 levels worth of space left because
Do you think-
Fireball's in.
Do you think it would be worth it to take a cast of Goodberry?
No, because that would
Mm.
still take the material components. I think.
Well, it's you have to cast it in the first place, then you
Yeah.
store the
Okay.
cast.
Yeah. So it would still consume the mistletoe to do that.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
but that means that we basically have a prepared good berry for free.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah,
think I want.
I don't
something
think that
like
would be an issue because you would get your good berry back on a rest anyways, so you could just cast it then. Realistically.
That's true.
So I feel at most it'd be very very rare that would actually matter. Highly unlikely.
I also have.
I really shouldn't be helping you guys out as much as I do, but I don't care.
Oh, this is an interesting thought. Would he be able to store Hunter? Would I be able to store Hunter's Mark?
And then he could cast Hunter's
And-
Mark. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait, how does it work with cantrips? Because cantrips are not necessarily level based.
spells.
Yeah, cantrips
Oh,
aren't
is it only
spells.
spells? Oh,
Cantrips,
oh.
Cast- you can
cantrips are
cast a
technically
spell of
separate.
1 through 5. Has to
Oh,
be a
oh.
level 1 through 5 spell.
Technically, cantrips aren't spells. It's weird
Mhm.
because they're level 0 spells, so they're not really spells. It's weird.
Okay, well, your mom.
So with this concluded, I again will ask that you bring me down to these ruins one day. And do you have anything else for me?
No, just our items to be identified.
Oh, right. Give me a moment. Okay, the cloak is a cloak of arachnid. Wait, that's not it. It's a cloak of It's arachnida. There you go. Arachnida.
Arachnida. Yeah, so I told you it was something spider.
Yeah, but you said arachnid, and it's not arachnid technically.
Technically.
David, I think you just
So
pulled
that
that
I think
out of
that's
your
the one he has. So then
That's
what's
the one I have.
mine?
And then you have the cloak of billowing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude. Oh my god.
Oh,
Dude.
It's
Oh,
it's literally
I
a,
love the cloak of
it's
billowing.
literally a cloak that you could just billow on command.
What does it even
oh my
mean?
god, it's literally
is-
just drip.
Yes.
My favorite magic item.
It's blowing in the wind, Berea. He can
Oh.
here's the actual description. This is the entire description. Cloak of billowing. Wondrous item. Common. While wearing this cloak, you can take a bonus action to make it billow dramatically for 1 minute. It's literally the Edgelord cloak. It's perfect.
It is so funny.
Yeah, perfect to give that to the bard. Actually, you're so right.
And yes, I was very happy that he picked it up because that's who I intended it for, really. Okay, and then bad news for Von Cedric. Yeah, these eyes are very much cursed.
Oh.
I do
How?
not. Identifying curses is not my expertise, but I believe holding on to them for a long period of time may cause issues for your health. But I'm not as
Would we be
experienced.
fine to like
in
put it in a
identifying
box
them.
somewhere?
No, ownership
No.
No?
is
Okay.
until the chain of ownership, you will be in some trouble. Of course, you could
Oh.
always sell it to that greedy dwarf that lives in town, but then who knows how his health might deteriorate if you did that.
We could sell it to Jekyll.
I was gonna say, you think we should sell it to him?
Okay.
Well,
We do not want to curse innocent people.
Define innocent. You could say that. You could say that innocence is in the
Well, to
eye
be
of
fair,
the beholder.
if she's gonna say we should possibly curse the town's merchant,
She's
I'm
saying you
just saying we
could,
should
but she's not
possibly curse
recommending it.
the random guy that she doesn't like. At least we're not hurting the town? Question mark.
I mean, if you wanna go and find Jekyll eventually and sell it to her, she would have no objections to that at all. But the issue is you couldn't make it to Jekyll. You don't know if you'd have negative effects before you could find Jekyll. You know.
Guys, my
Well, you
pun,
best firmament.
my pun was pretty good. Nobody acknowledged it. It's quite.
No, I heard it. I didn't acknowledge it on purpose.
That's so mean.
That's so
But
funny.
it's low hanging fruit, Lawson. Eye of the beholder.
That's so funny.
I mean,
It's because we're
yeah.
talking to Glinda, who has the beholder tattoo.
I know.
That was the-
I know.
I know.
I made the NPC. I know that's why you'd made that joke. So yeah, the eyes are cursed. So you might want to deal with them before anything else.
Oh, that sucks for you guys.
Which
Is the curse-
So I punch him in the
Firmament?
face.
which hold on. If I remember, if you hint, this gives you a reason to talk to an NPC in town you have not talked to yet.
Because he wants
So,
to. 'Cause he
so
wants us to talk
assuming
to people.
assuming David that I'm going to just if no one else
What?
feels like they if no one else feels like they want it, assuming I cloak.
What Lawson?
One more
Can I
time.
just?
He's
Can I just?
wanting to use the cloak, but he
I'm saying,
couldn't
can
say
I?
that 5 different times.
Oh yeah, you
No,
can
I'm
attune to
no,
it.
no, no, no. What I was saying is, do you care if I just attune to it and then?
Yeah, you're
Because
good.
obviously
You're good.
I
You
have
can
to
just do it
rest.
now.
to
You can
do
just
that.
do it now.
Okay. Sick, nasty.
So for everyone else, because you guys can't see it, it gives resistance to poison damage. Spider climb equal to his speed. You can't get caught in webs,
And I can cast web
and you can cast
with
web.
double the normal area.
Yeah. Honestly, to be honest, this is something. This is a little minor complaint. I was looking for like I just wanted to give you guys a item that would make it easier to like traverse the ruins.
Yeah.
And I was looking at arachnid. I was like, wow, that'd be really useful. But I saw, oh, it's very rare. So I was looking for other ones, and then I realized the cloak of the bat is like objectively more useful, but it's rare. So it's less common, but it's objectively just kind of better.
What is this thing? What is the cloak of the bat?
You get a 40 feet fly speed, and you can become a bat.
Oh my god.
Like
wait.
it's
but
literally just
spider-
better.
It's better, but it's less rare. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's probably because of the poison resistance and the web, but like that still doesn't make it better than a flying speed. Flying speed is
Here's-
one of the best things in the game.
Here's my question. Casting web. Oh, it's once per long rest. I got you. But do I need to actually use a spell slot for that, or is it
No,
okay? I just because
You
I was
only get the web once basically per
Yeah.
long rest.
I know. I was just
so-
saying because it says at will on there. I don't have an option to like use it.
yeah.
Web is a 20-foot.
So it feels a 40.
Mhm.
Honestly, I feel like that's more of a hindrance. The fact that it's a 40-foot cube. It's kind of crazy, especially since it's still only difficult terrain for you to walk over it, even if you can't get caught on it. You know,
We're facing off against armies,
it's true.
right?
Oh
It's
yeah,
true.
wait.
That's a great point. That's a great point, Cedric.
That's a good thought. But yeah, I just realized, yeah, he doesn't even get to walk through the web safely. They're still difficult terrain.
But I guess
It's
that's better than getting caught. You know.
It's difficult terrain, but yeah, I still
Alright.
don't get.
It really is.
Anything
It's
else
not,
to do here?
It's not your problem. It's our
hold on.
problem.
Wait.
Anything else
so,
to do here?
Wait,
Question
what are webs normally? Wait, webs are difficult terrain, right? Is what we're going on about, right?
But-
Well, it says that cloak makes it difficult terrain for
Yeah.
you, so I guess it's
it-
worse than that.
It's no, because normally you just get caught in it. You just get caught in it. That's what happens normally, I imagine. All right, so these guys are at Glinda's house, and then
These guys are at Glinda's house.
You're having a sleepover.
But it just says the webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure the area. So that feels kind of redundant to say it's difficult terrain again.
yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
As you guys exit, though, Loken is waiting for you guys. Hi.
Look, my man, how's it hanging?
Good. I have been. After you, I want to thank you again for helping me with that wolf problem. But I am here to ask you for more of your help. After you dealt with the wolf, we saw a decrease in the strange activities among the wolves of the area.
Behind us.
But then the other day, one of the hunters went missing. When we found him, there wasn't much left of him. We don't even know for sure it was him, except for his clothing. And it's very clear something is still out there attacking people. It's too big to be a wolf, and there was some sort of frost magic was involved, I think. If you can find whatever it is, I'd appreciate it. Hunters won't be safe until then, and I'm afraid the cost of meat might be impacted by this. So the sooner you can deal with this, the better for both of us.
Not me.
I like meat.
So, well, that's going in the notes.
think
So
he said it.
yes, it seems that there is once again issues with the wildlife in the area. Something magical, but something that is also too big to be a wolf.
Where did he find the killed hunter? Like,
Just
can we know around like
uh,
where this was spotted with activity or whatever?
no, I don't have that kind of map for the area, so not
Well, I
really.
mean, like, basically, like, do they kind of know where it last was? I don't know. You know what I mean, though.
I mean, it's
Where
really
did the
just a
guy
general
die?
area. There's nothing special about where he died.
Okay.
No.
Well, if there could be, because there could be tracks of said thing, and
He would have mentioned that.
fuck
There's
you,
no tracks.
fuck you.
Dude, I'm actually low-key so excited about this cloak because, I mean, here's the issue is like you guys can't really benefit from it at all, which kind of sucks. But like I can make bridges between the buildings underground to cross over, which is kind of like a sick idea. But the issue is you guys, if you walk across them, you're just gonna get in weapons.
So, it's not a bridge.
Well, it's a bridge for me,
Yeah.
which doesn't really help because I could also just
Not
spider climb.
everything. Not everything.
Well,
is about
it's just
you.
difficult terrain. So I
It
mean,
is difficult
Where we
terrain, so
occasionally get stuck in it.
it
but
might.
that's it.
it might take you.
Well,
a
I'm
little
saying that
while,
it
but
could still help us get across.
Mm-hmm.
technically, if you can get across, you would just it would take a little bit of time.
Okay. With that in
Actually,
mind,
legitimately, wait a minute. Could we just like I could just carry them across? Because I'm
Are you
a
strong enough?
yeah.
Definitely.
Are you
I mean,
really my
it would
best
take a
person?
long time. Would be the issue. It would just take a long
Also,
time.
It would
You
take
can,
a long
it also web is a concentration, and you only get up to an hour.
That is true. I'm just saying, like, if something happens to
It would,
where,
I would probably say it would take an hour to do that because he's not only carrying them, you have to ferry their supplies
Mhm.
across separately, most likely.
Here's a question, David.
Yeah, so we
If
could do
someone
that though.
failed trying to get across and we're going to fall to zombies, can he use web to catch them?
Yes, absolutely.
Because it's
That's
not
a great.
long
That's a
term,
great use of
but
it.
as
Legitimately.
long as it is stretched between two buildings of some kind, it has to have a support structure where it has to be anchored to like two solid objects, or else the web just falls and disappears. That's
Yeah.
the other thing. I can't just summon it in the air and drop it on people, which kind of sucks. I mean,
you
there-
can web the floor.
that would be the point. You web the floor.
It's really funny just how you.
But yeah.
All right. So yeah, what would you guys like to do in town now? I will say, I mean, yeah, it's up to you guys. Oh wait, Logan also says, Zelgius was looking for all of you, by the way. And
Interesting.
then he leaves.
Bye.
To Zelgius.
Yeah.
You don't remember who Zelgius is?
Nope.
He said two, not who.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he's been around, but he hasn't said a lot.
Okay. I was kind of just hoping somebody would like remind him who Zelgius is because I don't know who Zelgius is, and
Dragonborn?
I was
The
kind of
drag.
just I was trying to mind game him.
Oh my god, I forgot about that thing.
Is he the one that's just always been in like the tavern?
Yeah, he's the town. He's the town command. He's the town like militia commander.
Oh.
Man,
It's a
thanks for moving me over.
I was moving other
Good.
people.
I literally forgot about that thing. on
Yeah,
the side of
it's
my
our
screen.
second ever thumbnail right here.
Borg is just having himself an ale.
Oh, the where Korg's not here because obviously the where Korg / Va is in their Va form right now. Because clearly
What?
they are this. Clearly, you and Korg are the same creature that just and you just transform between the two of you.
Hey, here's the thing. I show up, but more than him.
But you don't show up at the. If he's here, you're not, and if you're here, he's not. So.
Okay, well, he's just never here in general. So your argument's
He's here when
invalid.
you're
He's
not
literally
here.
been here multiple times. He was here 2 weeks ago.
And that was, what, once a month? Because he doesn't come here.
But
I mean,
we're
to be
still
fair,
not
to be
wrong.
fair, he's at college. He'll probably be better than the summer.
Yeah.
I'm also... Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
Yeah, but
You
he
really
he
s-
drinks. You don't. That's the difference. Anyway, so yeah, Zogi, you guys go to the bar, and I'll say for once, Tim is not here. Sad. He's
Now
still.
we walk into the bar. We
Yeah,
should have ducked.
Tim's busy. So yeah, Zelgius is the king now.
Oh.
It is good to see all of you. Please come and sit down.
That's a pretty good Among Us.
God dang it! Why do you have to ruin my flow like that, Lawson? Ooh, outlining it, fancy, fancy. Oh, that's just
He could
cruel.
shut.
That's just cruel.
My Among Us. Say something.
Wait, did you compliment your own Among Us drawing then? If that's your trait.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Anyways.
The ego runs large.
Anyways, it is.
He's been given the generic anime character treatment.
Demon King Piccolo, no, he's gonna punch you in the chest.
No, it's easy to animate death image.
Oh no, it's November 22nd, 1963.
Oh god, now I gotta look that date up.
Yeah, go on.
Oh wait, that's
explain.
JFK, isn't it? That's gonna be JFK.
It is. It is
It's
JFK.
JFK. Okay.
It's
I didn't even need. I didn't even look it up after all. All right.
Wait,
Some,
Anyway,
do you know
enough
this is-
Among Us. Enough Among Us.
put some band-aids on it.
Enough Among Us. Among Us is dead. Among Us is dead. He's been ejected. All right.
Christ.
God dang it, Lawson. So yes. Lawson, please. He is not. No, that's heresy. Okay, as your friend, I can't let you do this. As your friend, I can't let you do that.
Lawson, guess what? Guess what?
I'm not
Tom just
letting you
sent me
go
a
to.
snap.
I'm not letting you go to hell.
Has already,
He's at 8. What?
He's in the U.S. He's in the United States. He's
Yeah,
already
he's in
talked to
LA.
me.
I
Yeah,
hate
he's
you.
already
I hate
talked
you
to
so
me.
much. I hate you.
Stupid. He sent me a snap today at 5:20 a.m. He just likes
Fuck.
me better.
Fuck you. Fuck you. No.
What?
For reference, Tom is our German friend, and he's awesome.
What's his
It's kind of
political
ironic.
affiliation?
We met him at a Jewish summer camp.
Oh.
Sorry.
So he. Oh, wait a minute. I feel like I've heard about this before. That. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Your German friend that works at a Jewish camp. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think I know enough about him. Definitely
Interesting how you're saying he's awesome.
That's definitely the better German party. Anyways. So
I don't think we can leave this in.
we can leave this in. It's a real party. It's not. I'm not talking about what you think I'm talking about. There's a real. I'm talking. I probably don't have the name wrong, but I'm talking about. I'm referencing in my head at least a real German party in the modern day. So Zelgius says it's good you are all here. While you were away, a messenger came. And things I should have double checked before the session.
Messenger, what?
Frost.
I mean, good for him, but I don't see how that relates to us.
Oh god dang you, where did I put it? It's probably in lore.
Dude, my house is looking fucking awesome on Minecraft.
You playing Minecraft?
No. I was just making a general statement.
Oh god dang it. Does anyone remember the name I gave for the person that that is the Jarl for you guys? It's probably in my
The Jarl?
notes.
Gunner One Eye.
No, that's the evil one. I'm talking about the good one.
Shit.
I don't think we know.
Oh. Hold Hold on.
No, I've definitely told you his name. I know it's in the Discord somewhere. I just don't remember where.
Did you
Hold
try
on.
Control F Jarl?
We have so many things.
Hmm. I know you've said the name.
Okay, I should know what it
Is
do it
it-
is
is it-
everywhere.
Is it a lord, right?
Yeah,
Is it Sigurd?
maybe Sigurd. Where do you see that at?
Sigurd Shield Bearer? No,
Yes,
this is
that's
just
it.
my personal notes.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Sigurd. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Save the day.
Yeah.
Save
Thank
the day.
you, thank you, thank you,
That's
Pa.
crazy.
This is why Bert. You know what? You already have inspiration. What can I reward you with?
Give it to me. Give it to
Can I have higher AC?
I
Yeah.
can't. Not gonna give you that big a buff. I'll say okay. We'll just say, even though that's technically not how it works, you have 2 uses of inspiration right now. Because thank you for helping me take notes, and I'll reward you for helping me when you take notes. There was a messenger while you were away from Jarl Sigurd.
Jarl
He
Sigma.
has asked me to. He has asked the mayor, I should say, to inform you that you are all given the rank of Huskarl. Congratulations on being nobility now. He also sends you 10 gold each and the order to begin raising a force to help defend Frosthome in case it is necessary due to the threats of these ruins. He has also informed us that the king is aware of our situation, the High King, that is, and that he will be paying our town a visit in the next coming months. Hopefully those zombies stay underground until then. So, back to the same notes where reputation was at. You guys, if you go to the noble titles, I would put this in your affiliation tab.
Oh.
You guys are now Huskarls.
Oh,
What is an
spell.
affiliation tab?
Let me open up
Husk.
a character sheet.
Oh, I found it. It's at the top. It's at the top.
It's at the very top.
Top.
Yes,
It's at the top of the goddamn.
Organizations?
that would work too.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
saying
I
no,
literally don't see affiliates.
There
That's why
is
I'm
no
confused.
affiliate.
Oh, I meant allies. Whoops, allies. Allies or organizations work. Both of them work.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you're a Huskarl to Jarl Sigurd. That's important to note too. And then yeah, a noble title is very top Huskarl.
Yeah, how do you spell that?
Look at the
It's at
notes.
Well, we can't
Ah.
trust what's in your notes.
I'm gonna screw you. Well, your autocorrect will
Damn.
tell you that's not how it's spelled, but that's because they don't recognize it as a word.
Okay, but you can.
It's just the.
Okay.
It's literally just the Scandinavian name version of House Carl.
Carl.
And then we are Sigurds, right?
Yeah, to Sigurd.
And then what was the thing with reputation or whatever we have now? Or am I-
It's in the same notes. That's it.
Well, I'm saying like, is this all we have? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is that in? Oh,
Yeah, you
all
just
of that.
you just write. You don't have to add all of it. You just have to say your Huskarl, and then you can just refer back to here for what you do. Right now, the important thing is your retinue,
Mm-hmm.
because that's how you can. That's the thing about legally being allowed to recruit people. It's tied to being nobility. I'm realizing these rules were before I changed the thing. Wait, no, never mind. No, it's not. I'm an idiot. I just misread it. I can't read.
Can't
And
read
then
your own
obviously
stuff.
there's the
Yeah.
duty thing. I guess if you really want to,
He said
Duty.
I'm gonna kill you. You can refuse, but that would probably go bad if you then try to recruit an army after refusing. Because I do need to write the
Refusal.
rules about the gathering strength thing, but essentially that is people are the local lord will view you disfavorably if you're recruiting soldiers without legal right to, because you're seen as challenging them. So yeah, that's essentially the rundown for now.
So are we limited to 8 at most
Yes.
before
Well,
penalty?
before
Or
penalty,
is
yes.
it after 8 we get it? Because
More
that
than if you have
doesn't-
more than
the
8.
way you- Okay, because the way you have it here, it doesn't seem like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, I know. I need to write that here.
Dude, what's I can't wait to build my army guys where I can recruit one person every single time.
Honestly, this should say penalty rather than a modifier, just because that would
That's a good
modifier
idea.
makes it sound like it's something good for us that is beneficial.
Well, I guess because it's bad, but at the same time, it also has the benefit of it'll make it easier to recruit, say, bandits to you.
Mm.
Bandits will come a lot faster. And to you, Lawson, like I said, you're supposed. It's almost like these rules are meant to help increase the amount of time everything takes, thus giving you the opportunity to say work at a artisan shop where you recruit people or sell bulk goods. Hint, hint, Lawson.
Are we getting
Do
it
your
in 9 to 5
job.
in D&D?
Another
Again,
another
Dude,
important
I
thing.
5.
I go to university and I work at McDonald's, and now you're telling me to get a 9 to 5 in my D&D campaign?
Well,
That's
you won't be working a 9 to 5 because you'll be recruiting, but it'll be
You're so right.
it'll be the other two that are
Oh my
working a 9
god,
to
wait, we're the
5.
fucking military recruiters.
No.
Also,
I hate those guys.
I guess another important thing is privileges. You can automatically equip your units that you recruit with certain things for no cost because the Jarl will pay for it. Essentially.
Do I get like a thing in Skyrim where I get like a get out of jail free card?
I mean, you are a noble, so obviously how people treat you has changed now, but not to that level, no, Lawson.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
break so many crimes. I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna commit so many crimes.
The Jarl told me to.
So yeah, you guys are now all officially nobility. Congrats.
Yay!
I'm immediately gonna spend my fortune.
Right. Shit.
Oh boy, can't wait to spend the 10 gold we've been given.
Well, you have the 10 gold, and then again, you still have a bulk good to sell to help out with that.
We have a bulk good to sell, and we have the
Didn't we
occult.
have 3 bulk goods and we only
We
sold
had-
1?
We had 2 occult. We 2 artisan goods and books.
And you could also, just, if you need the money, you can go ahead and use the occult stuff to figure out what are you gonna learn from it, and then you can sell it if you need to.
Money.
Yeah, it's not like we were just told to try and figure out to kill something for the hunters. Let's have a reading break.
Well, you could. I would say that you could use it for that to try to figure out like you could use the description you got to figure out what is stalking the hunters, or you could.
No,
and-
no,
and-
I don't even mean that. Literally, I'm saying we just got told to figure that out. Let's read these occult books.
Yeah. Or you could use it to figure out like what type of magic would be being used to control the natural wolves, like how are they corrupting the wolves, something like that.
Wait, I'm confused. Are you saying that's the point of the books?
Hold on, my dogs are
Who's
barking. I
that?
can't hear you. Sorry, what would you ask?
I'm saying, are you saying like that is the entire point of the books?
And then you can sell them. That's it. You learn one piece of information from them, then you can't learn anything else, and then you can sell them.
I thought you were saying it's literally like you have a thing of like you randomly give us information. I didn't think it
No.
was literally we can be like, oh, what's this weird magic?
No,
and try
yeah,
and look for.
it's you study for it essentially. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What was the description of what happened to the people that whatever he was telling us?
He was pretty vague, so it seems to disturb him. But essentially, they were almost eaten entirely whole. It was too big to be a wolf, but he also is kind of implying that it still matched like the bite marks of a wolf.
It's an owl.
Yeah.
And that there was some sort of like frost magic done to the body.
Yeah, that's what made me think that it
know
wasn't
exactly.
the owlbear. Clearly,
Alright,
it
did
is.
someone used enlarge on a Frostwolf. Boom.
Frostwolf's just kind of big on their own.
It's just Sif from League of
From Ice
Legends.
Age? Right?
No,
No, from
No.
Dark Souls.
no,
I don't know Dark Souls. So.
From How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh,
It's
from
the big
oh,
card.
wait. What?
Okay.
Hold on. I think we're
Are we
getting
all
Smite?
thinking of completely different things right now?
How many giant wolves named Sif can there be? Dark Souls? I think you're talking about from Smite, the god. Freya.
That
Not
dude.
Freya. Yeah.
Oh my
There's a lot. Why are there so
God.
many wolves named Sif? Probably because it's mythology, but still.
That's so funny.
Are you talking about Lady Sif, the like Marvel character?
No.
No.
The Sith from Star Wars?
The immediate
Alright.
no.
So, with that, yeah, you guys. It's getting
Level
pretty
up.
late. If you want to go ahead and rest.
I would love to long
No, hold on.
rest.
I have a question. Weren't you saying there was a new building we haven't gone to that we should go to, but
There's
to do something there?
there's an NPC that you haven't really talked to yet that might be able to help you guys out with your curse stuff.
Sounds like something you guys might be able to do.
Can you go to the big map?
Isn't Volodymyr like a cleric or something? Or am I thinking of someone else?
Yes, Faramir has he offers clerical services. He is technically a priest.
Oh.
Because that's my immediate thought, and also to that, I said I actually hang out with him before. Everyone else hasn't.
Yeah, but you could he is a cleric, he's a priest, so he would have clerical abilities.
Guys, I think I know of someone who might help
I
you get
know
with
what
your
we're gonna do.
curse. And I can't believe Cedric forgot about him.
By the way, guys, my manager, Jacob, texted me and he said that the nether sauce for the Minecraft meal is really good.
That is not real. Shut up.
Huh?
That is not a thing.
It is real.
That is not.
What's
No.
it
is.
If I don't believe it's a thing, it's not a thing.
Spicy nether
Anyways.
sauce for the Minecraft adult meal.
Oh Jesus! No, it gets worse and worse.
Yeah, it's called like the Nether something, I think.
The spicy nether sauce. That's what it's called. Legitimately. He
the
said
children yearn for the action figures of the middle-aged fat man.
I'm gonna eat
Very
one
good.
of those Minecraft meals every day.
Anyways, you become Jack Black if you do that. So yeah, you guys can go over to Varamir and talk to him about the eyes.
What's the opposite of Jack Black?
The guy from Dune. Shemalot, something like that.
The sandworm?
No, Paul Atreides in the new Dune.
Oh shit.
Timothy Shemalot or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Shamalot.
That's as far as
Timothy
you can get away
Chalamet?
from him. Yes, him.
Chalamet?
That's as far as you can get from Jack Black, I think.
I don't know. I think
Shamalot.
Ace White. I don't know what the opposite of a Jack would be.
Dude, oh my god, I had a guest speaker come into my class on Tuesday, and I swear to God, he looked like
You're
and
on it.
acted like a mix of Ryan Reynolds and Chris Evans.
So
Fascinating.
he was super hot.
Fascinating.
He
You guys go to
super
Varamir. You want to show him the eyes?
Yes, please.
Ah, the great heroes. What can I do for you? He's a pirate.
some
He's supposed to be
cursed items.
he's supposed to be drunk, but I'm going to talk to him like he's a pirate. Cursed, you say? Well, let me see them.
Let me see your booty. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
He's not that kind of drunk. So yeah, you give him the gems.
Yeah.
Ah,
Cheers now. Good luck.
Are you sure these are cursed? I'm willing to, for what you've done for the town, I'm willing to uncurse these for free this time. But are you sure they're cursed at all?
Yes,
He's swaying. He's very clearly drunk. Very well then.
Pretty-
Cedric, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm pretty sure because we had Glenda check it out, and also I just got a really bad feeling when I picked it
Yeah,
up.
like I don't know. Like I feel something's
Like a
going
chill
on.
ran up my spine.
All right. Very well then.
Impending doom.
Oh, dear great hero of man, please get rid of this curse that's on these objects or whatever. And oddly, that kind of works. You guys all kind of feel like a negative presence that was in the back of your head you didn't realize kind of flee away from his very bizarre prayer. And he hands them back to you. Yep, should be all good now. If you need anything else, I'm willing to do it, but this, it'll cost you, sadly. It's not free, and, we're a small church, so we need all the money we can get. By the way, I never see any of you at service. That's all I'm saying, not judging. But...
Well, nice talking to you.
It's talking to you, bye.
Wow, I can't believe you guys are gonna do that.
You should go to church. I'm going this Sunday. How about now? I said going this Sunday. How about now?
All right, yeah.
So I'm usually busy Sundays. I run the shop.
Yeah. I totally
Well,
help with
there
that,
is no
yeah.
Sundays. It's a 10-week week. It's a 10-day week. Oh, god dang! I gotta make names up for each day of the week. Don't
Yeah,
I?
exactly.
God dang! I gotta.
There
Okay.
very well could be a sun. There's a
make,
Sunday.
Make
Nice
up
day.
days of the week. There you go.
You dug
Gotta do that.
you dug this hole that you put yourself in, David.
Yeah, I gotta do that. All right. Anyways, so what would you? So now with that, there's not anything else you want to do in the inn. I can't think of anything.
Anything?
Kill him.
Kill yourself.
Mods.
Oh
I
my
need
God.
mods. Lawson, you're officially the first mod of the channel.
What?
Whack
You mod him
That's a
before
good
you
point.
mod.
Good point. Lawson, you're unmodded.
Yeah,
Berea, you're modded.
Thank you.
Go ahead and whack Cedric.
I can't believe you modded the. Never mind. I'm gonna keep. Never mind.
Girl.
All right. With that in mind, where would you guys like to go now?
I was gonna say, David, you've made a lot.
David,
of
look at
progress.
memes. What do you think?
Oh no.
Boy.
David making a lot of progress of beating the misogyny allegations. He's modding a woman.
Stop it.
Wait, hold on.
Misogynistic, Alec. Sexist?
Well, hey, she's
Is-
misandrist, so she's in just as bad as me. She's misandrist, so.
Oh my god.
Doesn't that mean you're like a werewolf or something?
brother, you can't be serious. Misandry is just hatred of men. That's all
David,
misandry
don't
is.
fall for it. Stop falling for it.
Oh, good
No,
point.
don't
Good
do that
point. I fell
anymore.
for the rage bait. I fell for the rage bait. Good point. God dang it.
Back in the towel.
All right. With that in mind, what would you guys like to do? Do you want to rest? Because it's getting pretty late. If you want to rest, that would
we
make
should- we
sense.
should go eepy.
All right, you
Yeah.
guys rest. Go ahead. Mark off food.
Uh,
And-
and then I'm going to paste in.
Okay.
How much?
Pay him.
I don't remember how much the thing is. I need to look at this stuff.
I mean, doesn't level 1 make like, is it 3 gold a week? Or is it like,
Level 1 do not make 3
multiply
gold
that?
a
Oh,
I
week.
can't remember.
They don't even make a
Not
gold.
at all.
They don't even make a gold a week.
Oh, okay.
They make like 3 silver a week, maybe. I think.
Yeah, because they're not running the shop.
I mean, to be fair, he kind of just vibing right now. Are we just giving him free money?
Yeah, he's not even doing any work. he's just kind of lived there at this point. Also, so
And
yeah,
you
Mark.
said we
Well-
had him as a slave earlier.
Yeah,
I kind of
Markham.
imagine that he's like, just making sure that anybody that comes in.
Oh
gets,
yeah,
like,
he's the guard. There you go.
He's the shop goon.
Okay, yeah, you guys go. You guys wake up at 7. Go ahead and mark off your food for the day. And now, because I'm reminding you, make sure you're keeping track of spoilage. So you have take 1 day off of the spoilage for your food that
I
spoils.
I ate all my meat, so it doesn't matter.
Fat ass.
Vine.
I
Oh,
ate
only-
all my meat.
I only had 4
Yigvar.
pounds of meat, bro.
Yeah, meat
Fat
counts as
ass.
2!
Fat ass, see?
You ate 2 days worth of food.
I say this as the 5'2" woman of the group.
Yeah, you're forgetting the
Talking-
fact that
Talking to the
I'm
6,
I
what,
am
9?
literally one.
Some-
Hold on.
I don't know. How tall are you, bro? How tall are you?
If food spoils, should we just get rid of it?
Yeah, just get rid of it.
Probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's no use. Okay. Date
tall are you, bro?
approaches all of you and says 218. And Temp says cold. There you go, buddy.
Says-
Yay!
Okay,
Hey,
so
I don't remember you making that one a smoker voice though.
Oh, 5 copper a day.
it's
so
more supposed to be crazy.
5 silver a week. Okay, there we go.
It's supposed to be crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It
I
was
was crazy.
crazy.
bro.
It was-
Why-
God
that's
dang
why
it,
you
Maria,
should-
why'd you do this?
No, why the fuck did you say that?
I said insane.
No, you
You said
didn't.
Yes, I
crazy, you
did.
literally said
You're-
No, you guys are just lying. I said insane.
There's-
You can't
there's-
gaslight me. Stop
There's
trying to
video proof.
gaslight me.
There's
Video
video
proof.
proof.
I'm gonna
Crazy.
edit it. I'm gonna edit it. I'm editing it to say I said
Guys,
crazy.
you guys,
I mean,
I bet you guys. I
insane.
bet you guys can't give me another word for crazy in a different language.
Yeah, there you go.
Loco, estaba loco una vez. Me encerraron en
Yeah.
una casa de goma con ratas
Here.
y las ratas me fueron loco.
I don't
Right,
know.
I don't know that one, right?
Lawson,
Yeah,
Rabidus.
I don't know what that means.
It's Latin.
Does it mean?
Latin's a dead language, bro. Why are you speaking that?
Verlocked.
Hey, you say
You
that,
like that.
Bria? I would literally be taking Latin classes if they weren't caught at Catholic at NKU. But they are not actually taught at NKU. They're taught at Covington Catholic. So my dreams
You
of
have to
learning
drive-
Latin are
That's-
dashed because I'm not going to Covington Catholic.
I'm the Thomas.
Maybe that's
Right,
Verruched. I don't. What are the 2 dots over the U? What is?
What?
I'm pretty sure it's like an no, like no.
All right. Anyways, so yes, what would you guys like to do today?
Herb, I think I know.
I
what
don't
we're
know.
gonna
What do
do
you
today.
want to do today?
I don't know. Where do you want to go eat? That sounds familiar.
I guess we should start by pulling up the Pike and Spell notes. Because I assume you guys are gonna.
One thing is, before we would have slept, could I have put a guiding bolt into the thing?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, actually, I might do. I can do upcasted spells into it, I think.
Yeah.
You do a level 2 guided bolt. That's yeah.
What?
Or I could do a
Alright.
healing word or something, since someone keeps getting killed.
That's very true.
I'll do a level 2 healing word into the thing.
All right.
That's so funny.
Why can't you do both?
I mean, I could do
Yes,
two level ones.
he's limited by the spell levels.
Yeah. and
Yeah, I
fire.
thought it was. Because you have a
He has a fireball.
you have a fireball in that. Yeah.
Well,
You
David
have a
said there's a
fire-
fireball, so that's 3 of the 5. Then I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do a level 2 healing word for the other 5, or for the other 2 points.
So yeah. Just as a reminder, so how recruitment now works versus what it used to be is it's just simply based on your charisma.
Oh.
But
Everyone has
Lawson,
0
you're
charisma.
actually wrong
yeah,
because
zero.
you actually can recruit 3 people.
How is that?
Wait, that's not Lawson. You're just straight up wrong in all ways. When you recruit, if you have a +0 and below, you roll a d4 +1 when you're recruiting.
I don't think that was a thing. I think you added that. I think that's not real.
And then because you're legally allowed to recruit people, well, no, because it's under threat. Because the city is under threat, you get a +2.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
There's no
Oh,
recruitment
God,
bonus
what?
based on title because that's
Excuse you.
not a high enough
I
title.
gotta find this one as well now.
It's at the very top of Pike and Spell. Well, I got it. Wait, you gotta share it. Right? Hold on. Let me post the link again so everyone has it.
No, I got a Pike and Spell updated rules, right?
Yep.
Okay, you don't need to repost it since that's really close. Okay,
I
you
still did.
really do need to make a
Yeah.
Google Doc that is a link to the other Google Docs.
You know what? As you
That
guys
is just like a mega thread.
as you guys do that, as you guys look over the rules, I'm gonna do that right now as you decide what you want to recruit. Really, you can just plan like what you want to do over the next few days for recruitment wise.
Okay, so hold on. I get a D12 plus 2,
Jesus Christ.
and I'm only allowed to have 8 guys at max before punishment.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're very
Well, I mean, I don't have to take all of them though, right? It's just that's how many I can choose to take.
yeah.
Okay.
What is the punishment?
Essentially, the local lord will get upset with you because you're essentially he'll think you're trying to challenge him, and
What a baby.
essentially.
What a literal
Well, no,
baby.
you're seen as like you're recruiting that many people, therefore you're at risk of being able to attack and threaten the safety the Lord provides. That's the whole job of a lord. So when you're
Okay.
doing that, you're automatically becoming a threat to the area. So yeah.
Yeah, and so he's a baby because he should just know what's going
Because
on
he's
in the
doing
area
his
right now.
job.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
if he could
I've
see what
seen told us.
if he sees
See-
what's happening right now, then he would shut up.
Nope,
He's
I get 5
prioritizing
recruited.
his own job over the safety of other people.
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't be a lord then.
Maybe
It's
we
not
should be
it, but
Let's
whatever.
just dethrone the government. Fuck.
See, this
let's
is
go.
this is
Whoa.
exactly why this rule's in place. This is exactly why it's a thing. Is because literally this is exactly you guys are proving why he would view this as an issue.
Only because he has that rule, though.
Yeah, it's because
So, like,
no, yeah, and it's because he's a bitch and he cares about himself and not his people.
That's whatever.
If he
Oh,
was
rage
a
bait, David.
reasonable person and like
The
may-
communal rage bait, David.
and
Awful.
he also was like, oh, I don't know, he like was understanding, I wouldn't care, but he's not. So down with the monarch.
Well, technically, he's allowed to allow you guys to recruit more if you show if he just deems you need more people. He's allowed to give you a lot. He can make it where you can recruit more people technically. So okay, is this all of them? I feel like it's more than 4, but I'll just say this is it for now.
And then you said these people are getting free base equipment from y'all.
You can if you don't, but if you don't want that equipment for them, you don't have to.
well, we
I
don't
don't
really
think-
have the money
We're not
yet
really
to
in
buy.
the tough spot to
Well,
Well, that's
buy.
true, but you can always you can have stuff to sell, so you can always go with that. Okay, so yeah, in Calzaton rulebook, there's a Google Doc that has all of the links to the other Google Docs, and it's pinned in Calzaton rulebook.
That's so
Okay, I
funny.
googled Doc. Now what?
Kill yourself.
God
So yeah, I
damn.
asked how many goods we have earlier because didn't we only spend one of the 3 things for the
Yes,
magic identifying, and then we still have
Mhm.
another to sell and the books?
Yes, you have one more to
Yeah.
sell, and you have
Yeah.
the books.
So why didn't we just sell the other one?
Because she didn't have the money.
She couldn't buy it. She doesn't
Hmm.
have that much gold on hand.
Yeah.
She's
I
not
think we
that
know
liquid.
someone who has that much gold.
Well, you'd have to use the rules specifically for selling them.
Hmm.
Which I don't think. I think you guys are guaranteed to sell it if you do that. It just takes a day of time.
Doing this will take a full day and requires a persuasion check to see if they're successful.
Okay, finally I found the unit page.
Was that you, Brea?
No.
It was awesome.
Yes.
Kill yourself.
It was not me.
Stop. Stop it, guys. Don't tell me to
All right. So first day,
Yeah.
what is everyone doing? We'll start with I don't know anyone that knows what they're doing.
I was
So
gonna
no-
start with recruiting.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, for recruiting right now, you can recruit pretty much just Calzaton, not Calzaton. Wolf on campaign.
Oh,
Skolden
wow,
militiamen. You can recruit
Bro.
Skolden militiamen for right now.
I'm gonna roll
Don't
a
mention
D20
that
this time,
place.
find out what-
I'll erupt in flames. Don't.
Yeah, you can recruit
Don't.
Skolden
Oh,
militiamen right now.
Where should I mark this down?
I can just do it in if you scroll down, there's the pike and spell stuff. Just use the same, even though it's you can just put in the same thing as your other campaign one, really.
Oh man.
Can I
This
roll
won't
to see
be
if I know
so.
what 9/11 is.
What?
What?
No,
Up.
Prison Army should go to the old channels.
I'm gonna
So
do
should sadly so should Kane's.
So should Kane's what? Huh?
a 5.
Kane's army pool goes to the old stuff.
Oh. Yeah, that's a little sad.
Kane isn't real. Who's Kane? Can I
Uh,
roll to see if I know who Kane is?
no. Well, here, since you're yapping, what are you going to recruit?
That's a good question. I don't know who this Nahirus person is, but
Yingvar, what are you gonna recruit? Jesus, dude, come on.
I'm just saying. So I kind of glossed past. What do I get if I recruit? My bonuses. It's if I have less than I get a D4 plus 2.
You get
Three.
beef,
Plus 3.
plus
So-
3.
How it work? Yeah.
Okay.
Because normally it's a D4 plus 1, but because it's under threat,
yeah,
it's plus 2.
Well,
Because the
but,
town is
yeah, I
under
get-
threat, you get +2.
I see. All right. So I'll recruit.
Is
some
the
people.
D4 the only one with the +1, or is it any roll +1, +2 because we're in threat?
It's just the D4. It's the D4
5
special.
people.
Okay.
I get 5 people.
All right.
Man,
yeah.
that's as
Damn.
much as me, and I have a D12 that I roll.
So yes, you can right now. You can only recruit Scolded militiamen.
Okay.
I guess technically you could recruit bandits. No, you could technically recruit bandits, but again, you take the modifier and you can recruit. With what you rolled, you could only recruit 1 bandit.
What about the cultists that we get?
You'd have to go on over and try to convince them.
I'd say leave them out of it.
Yeah, I'll wait for now. They'll be picked up later. They're at daycare right now.
Yeah, they are in daycare. So then Lawson. So it's I think it's. Ooh,
Do
it's
I have a channel?
you do.
It's
Old one.
Yeah, it's Nahirus.
Ooh. Guys, it's the rage bait.
You know, okay, we should just what here. Let's.
How do I spell Skolden?
Skull, Den. 1 L.
I mean, yeah, close.
Guys, I'm killing myself.
Dude, I have to place so many trapdoors. It's not even funny.
Huh?
I have a design for my house with some lamps.
Why are
But I
you
have-
playing?
Hey, at least I'm not doing anything unreasonable in Minecraft. I'm just building. That takes like minimal paying attention.
Why is it called a building if it's already built?
Why is it called an oven if you oven in the cold food and then you oven out the?
Of out hot heat. Yeah.
Guys, I'm so excited. Tomorrow I go fishing and then I go get to see Disturbed.
Crazy. Are they going to be
Guys-
singing Diggy Diggy Hole?
David, I'm gonna kill you. David, I'm gonna kill you. David,
What?
I'm gonna kill you.
What do you do?
It's not how you spell my name.
She fell for the rage
I'm
bait,
s- I'm
guys.
sick and tired
The
of this
original
shit.
rage bait.
You also misspelled my name. God.
The original rage bait. Let's go.
Oh.
Why is mine the only one that you put plural?
Shut up.
Mine's the only one that you went possessive on.
Why is it
David, what was your...
Lawson, it's
What was
not
your-
Skulden mercenaries, it's militia.
Well, it's not even possessive because it doesn't have the
Apostrophe.
apostrophe.
So there's multiple. is what I'm
Also,
hearing.
Lawson,
Yeah.
Lawson, it's also you have to pay the cost to recruit them.
How
Guys,
much
I
was that?
think
Probably reduce because you haven't sold anything yet, so you don't have a lot of money.
I have 24 gold.
Yeah, the cost of each of them is
It-
2 GP.
No, because it's 3 times their monthly bonus to recruit them. No, during
Oh,
times
they're
of war, it's
asking
their
for
1
an
month pay. Never mind.
advance?
Never mind. It's because you're at war. It's technically it's only 2 GP, so it's 2 GP each to recruit them.
I can't believe they're asking for an advance.
Oh boy, my
of
10
their
gold that I was just given is already gone.
Again, I kind of have to sell things, but also Lawson, you have you can either are you going to take the base equipment that the Jarl gives you, or are you going to buy equipment later on?
I'm gonna take the base equipment.
Okay, it's if you look in Skull and Militiaman, it tells you the information you need for that because it's
Oh my
their
god,
basic.
that's so many. There's so many tabs I have to open.
It's the
So
same thing as what your Jarl gives you, the base equipment of the Skull and Militiaman.
Okay, so the base equipment is what he. Okay, so they have 0.5 each base, and then an extra 1 from the equipment.
Oh
Yes.
god, I
No,
have to
no.
do-
One is their total combat power.
I have to do
Oh,
math
okay.
combat power again, bro. Oh my god.
No, it's
Oh
fine.
my god! This was. No, don't say it, David. Don't fall for the rage bait.
Dude, next thing you're gonna tell me, I'm gonna have to like add up my dice rolls when I attack.
Isn't that wild?
All right. Well, he does that. We'll go over to Va.
Great.
Am I supposed to be doing something right now?
Don't fall for it, David. Don't fall for it. I need daily affirmations because of him.
You is kind. You is smart.
Maria, did you guess
You
the
is
Pixels game yet? Did you
beautiful.
guess the Pixels game?
Dude, I'm trying to play
Stop
this video game
distracting
right
him.
now. I'm trying to play this game, not video game.
Dude,
I'm trying to play this board game.
my drawing is amazing today, and,
Va-
and
Va.
the art.
Yeah.
art major.
Hold on, I got this,
art-
guys. I got him.
No, hold on, I'm just so I can find it afterwards. I really have no idea what he's talking about. I'm kind of curious because I'm already done with my pool.
Okay. Well, what did you do?
What is he yapping?
There's a little app that Brie and I have, and we can do like a little daily thing.
What is the app? Go
What is
on,
the-
Well,
sponsor it.
the app
No.
is
Well,
Hashtag not sponsored.
the app is Cozy Couples.
mm.
It's a
Wait,
relationship app, guys, that I found.
Oh,
on
so me and
Tinder.
Brian should get that.
Lawson, I
Yes.
did. God, Lawson, I followed for your stupid rage bait because I already did the Pixel game. I already know what it was.
I didn't see you did it.
I know what it is.
You didn't send me a note today.
Girl, I'm gonna kill you. I'm not gonna send you one now.
All right, Artemis, he just recruited. He did the same thing as Lawson, essentially.
I had a D12 and I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
I had a D4 and I rolled a 2.
I'll also
You sent me a
say.
high- You're gonna
Uh,
send me a high five. Out of everything you could have sent me, you sent me a high five.
I'll also say
I
you
did, I
probably
did, 'cause I'm mad
don't
at
need
you
to
right now.
recruit everything at least to start off with.
What?
You probably don't need to get up to 8 units to start off with.
No, that's fine.
'Cause again,
It's so
ca-
funny.
How it's kind of set up is that there's 2 like smaller skirmishes that will lead up to bigger ones.
Okay.
We're done, Maria. You sent me a high five.
All right.
Oh, we're done.
So,
Oh,
Va.
you're done with me.
Va,
Mm-mm. Yeah.
stop getting divorced. And what are you recruiting?
What am I recruiting?
Yes.
I don't know. Let's find out how much I can recruit.
So close to 2 years.
It's a D4
With-
plus 3. Yes, yes.
You also have bad charisma.
Yeah, I have an
Jesus.
11, bro.
So you have a
Oh.
0. Yeah.
Also, with it doesn't matter right now, but with
got a
veterancy
4.
for these guys, do they need any minimum combat done or?
Do you mean?
So, like with the militiamen, it says can be upgraded to raider or hunter. Do they not have like a combat requirement like the other units used to have?
Yeah, well, you just need to get them veterancy.
Okay.
But that just describes what they can do once they have veterancy, and it's the same. I don't think I changed those rules, so it's just when they
Yeah.
survive combat, there's a 50% chance they get veterancy.
All right.
So essentially,
that's how that works. Yeah.
yeah. So essentially, you just roll for how many units survive the battle without getting wounded or dying, and you roll essentially that many d4s, and every 3 and 4 is a unit that gets veterancy. And you'll just do that for individual units. All right, so Bria, yeah, you're recruiting 5 units in total.
Why 5?
Is
Stop
it's-
copying me.
It's a 1d4 plus 1, and then plus 2
Yeah,
because
plus.
the town is
Shut up!
under
Shut up!
threat.
I don't know. I don't need your math. Okay, yeah, 5.
Just trying
She
to be
has
helpful.
girl math.
Yeah, Girl Math says I can actually recruit the entire village, and I just win the campaign, Dungeon Master. You know, that's just Girl Math.
Oh my. So I can recruit 5, and which
Yes.
ones can I recruit?
Scolded Militiamen, and then you can recruit 1 bandit per 3 Scolded Militiamen you recruit at the cost of a reputation penalty. Or benefit, depending on how you want VOD to be viewed.
Oz an evil bastard.
No, I'll just
Guys.
take 5 militiamen.
Alright, and then are you going to take the Jarl's equipment, or do you want to recruit them on your own cost?
Oh, they can have their shit. They can.
Okay.
I don't have the money for that right now.
Wow.
That's
So far, everyone's done the same thing. Hey, Cedric. Let's.
I'm gonna sell the artisan goods.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
Alright,
I also
like
have
that.
artisans good.
There you go.
Wait.
Uh.
I had one, but Lawson literally has to carry it for
All right.
me.
So go ahead and make your charisma check, and see if you're successful.
Hey, can I get a quick bardic?
Hey, when he's done with
I
that,
don't
can I
know.
can I
Can
also sell my
you?
goods? I forgot about that.
You have to do it in the next day.
God,
So just remember to do that next time, and you'll be fine.
I hate you.
Okay.
I
I have a
don't know,
plus
Brian.
0
I
to
don't know,
charisma.
Brian. Can you get fine?
Yes, I can.
I don't know. There's add a 6 somewhere.
There we go. 19.
Okay, yeah, you're able to
Yeah.
sell. You're able to sell the good. Let me just go ahead and double check my rules.
He tried to sell something without me, so I had to go and help him for a moment.
Yeah. I need to create my own notes dedicated to D&D property, probably. Okay.
This old man be yapping,
It's-
So yeah,
telling too many stories.
it's max price, so you do get the full 200.
Oh, it's high quality artisan goods?
Yeah, I assume so. Then if it
Well,
wasn't,
it's your thing. What do you mean you assume so?
well, I have I given you normal quality artisan goods?
I don't know. I'm
Pretty
not the one that
sure-
grabbed them. I just.
Bria, is yours
I'm-
marked out as high quality?
Yes.
Okay, no,
Okay.
those are normal quality, so that's 150.
Oh, get fucked.
No, yeah, because you got. I remember now. You got that from the bandits. You looted that from. That's like what the bandits were stealing. That's where that's came
So
from.
considering my bardic inspiration was like a third of your die roll for that, does that mean I get 50 gold?
It means I'm splitting it divided by 4 because we found it together. We all found it together. If we make ones, then we split it equally because it's our shop.
True.
But for this
Alright,
one, because
so
we just found
all
it,
get
we each get 30.
We all get
Yeah.
37 gold, 5 silver. You said split it by 4. I immediately opened calculator.
Yeah, I already had it.
So if that, it's the next day. It is 2:19. I'm not doing the voice when we're sending multiple days in a row like
No.
this.
You gotta do it.
All right. So fine. It's 2:19. Austin 316 says I just kicked your ass. All right. With that, top initiative, which is not really initiative, that's what I'm gonna call it. Yingvar.
Top of throwing these hands.
Yingvar.
Top
what
of the
would you
morning
like
to
do?
you.
Well, I probably don't
Wait,
have recruiting.
did you write down the gold you got, Lawson?
No, how much was it?
No. Oh shit.
Both of you?
Guys, I was writing my shit.
What is
Right,
150
right,
divided by 2?
It's 37.5. Get 37 gold and 5 silver.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Oh, so he said 150 divided by 2? That's not.
By
Yeah,
the-
I get 75 gold. Yeah, thank you.
That's why we don't listen to David.
I want to read. I want to.
What'd I
I
say?
want to read. Can I read some occult
David,
books?
you said 150 divided by 2.
I want to read some
Whatever.
occult books.
You want to read occult books? Okay. Anyone want to
Can
help
only
him with
one
that? Is
person
that
read, or
no?
how does that work?
You need it takes a long time. It's only one person, if I remember correctly.
Damn.
Books. Okay.
So, guys, just to make sure I have the right number, if I recruited 5, the militiamen, and they
10 gold
require,
spent.
it's 10.
10.
Okay.
2 gold each. David said we're doing just the 10
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, I calculated it was 20. Okay.
So
Okay.
Then why do you have Miku's head on your table?
what? Oh, he's streaming now. Great. By the way, so how bulk books using them works is it takes a full day for 4 characters working together. So working by yourself, it would take you 4 days, Lawson, unless you get help.
Hey guys, who wants to read some
Hmm.
books?
I would say I'm quite interested. For no reason at all.
Okay, Yingvar and Artemis are reading books. Anyone else?
Knowledge.
Need to recruit stuff.
I want to sell my shit.
Okay, well, we can sell the books once we read them.
Yeah, but I want to sell my artisan goods.
I thought we only had 3 things in total.
I thought we didn't have any more.
No, it was.
Yeah, we do. Well, because Brian already
not.
sold his, so that it works out. You did have 3,
But
but Brian sold one.
Brian just sold his. We sold one to the person
And then we had books.
at
I
the
thought-
magic
but-
shop.
but-
And then we
but-
had the book.
Bria
Where's the
forgot
fourth
she had
thing?
one. Bria had one too.
Oh yeah, that checks
Okay.
out.
I didn't forget. I literally said them.
Doesn't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter.
They're
So-
bullying me.
So,
Philip.
I will say you could just read it and get this done with today, and then you could sell it tomorrow. It's up to
I
you.
hate
Though.
you. I hate you. Sure, I'll read.
Okay, Cedric,
Whatever.
do
I
you
got
want to
bored
read
with
too?
you.
Fine.
Fine.
Party reads. All right, what question are you guys looking for in this occult knowledge?
What's 9 plus 10?
21. You can learn no more from these books.
Guys,
What
do you
is
think about
Orcus's true name?
What do you guys think about my house?
Shut up. We're not looking.
I know you're both tuned into the stream.
That doesn't mean I'm
Nope.
looking. I have Discord minimized.
I am
Oh.
looking, but it's a house.
But more importantly, what question do you want to research?
I don't know. You guys are the smart ones. Oh shit! I gotta do math.
I love math.
I need to figure out the total combat power for my shit.
I mean, if you
Hello?
got 5 people, the total power is 1 each, so your total power is 5.
Well, no, but their base combat is 0.5. So wouldn't it be?
Their gear puts them up to 1.
I thought their equipment was just 1 combat power.
That's
in
what
total.
David said.
No.
It puts them up to 1 total.
It's one total.
I hate you. Damn it!
It's literally math!
Besides, unless
Oh
they
no, I
have
have to do math. Oh
unless
no,
they
I don't have
have-
to do math.
unless they have a certain keyword, how it works is that you round down each individual unit. So like I think they're technically 1.25 in total, but because of how it works, you round that down to 1, unless they have the
I think I
mob
would
keyword.
still get 6. I would get 6 at that point.
No, but
I
they
get
don't have the
6
mob
combat
keyword.
power.
They would need the mob the mob ability for that. That's a special thing that only some units can do.
What do you mean they would only need the?
Certain units can do that, but not all units.
What do you? What?
Someone help her out.
So
No.
does that make like basically all like decimals useless?
Yes, decimals are useless. You want whole
Dude.
numbers, not decimals. Correct.
Why am I letting you deal with math when I know math is not your strong suit?
It's literally each one's worth 1 combat power. That's how it works.
Yeah, but I would get 6 if we did it 1.25 because it would probably end up being 6.25.
Because each
and I
one
round down to
rounds
6.
each one rounds down
Yeah.
individually.
Each one runs
Oh,
down
I hate
individually.
you. No.
But other units, that's not how it works. You add you would add if they had the mob special ability, which I think cultists do, for example. you would get to add it. You'd get to add that 1.25 in total altogether, and then you round down from there.
Oh my god.
All right. Anyways, so what were we even talking about before this?
Book.
Book. What question are you guys asking?
The only question. The only true question in existence.
Doctor Who.
I get the reference.
We're not talking to a blue head in a box. You're talking to me.
Because
Oh wow, I'm surprised you got that reference, David.
Shorts. It's because of
Yeah,
shorts. YouTube
YouTube.
shorts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thorium.
I hate you. You should watch the show. It's a great show. Best show
I'm
of all
not
time.
watching 20 different seasons. Anyways, so yes, what question are you guys asking?
It's a total of 14 seasons.
It's only 14 seasons of television, guys.
You don't need to watch the 12th through 14th because they suck.
Oh, it's the 12th when they, you know, what happened to the doctor?
Yeah, when when they became a woman,
Yep.
that's when it got bad.
I wasn't going to say it aloud, but I knew that's exactly what it was.
It's not because of that. It's just because the showrunner sucks.
All right, so yes.
I think
What are you
she was a
guys
pretty
asking?
good actor.
What are you guys asking?
who was the genius who wanted to read the books and who doesn't have a question to ask after we
So-
established it's a question for reading
I
them?
forgot we established that. I'm not not gonna lie. What question would be helpful to us guys? Dude, I can't wait till David has to factor verticality into his things because I start climbing up the fucking walls.
Brother, ask the question. Forget about that. That's a me problem. Figure out the question.
I'm hungry, dude. Oh my god,
Dude,
Maybe if
Stop.
maybe if we take a break to get food, I'll have a question where we can.
Maybe if you do not play Minecraft and Monster Hunter the entire session.
Dude, I'm not even really playing it. I'm not even gonna lie.
You know, maybe the question should be, who killed Lawson? And where'd I hide his body?
sorry, we only get one question.
Well, you know who killed Lawson, so.
Probably something about the weird wolves, right?
I mean, yeah, but like,
Just figured
is
out
that
the
that?
Or about the cult?
Yeah, I was thinking about something for the cult, but I'm trying to think of like what specifically.
I don't know. Like, how would an entire city teleport halfway across the world?
Yeah, but I feel like that's a big lore thing that he's not just gonna, you know.
I think it'd be really funny. It's like how to start a cult, and
I'm
it's like
back.
a pyramid scheme.
And that's what you want to ask? How to start a cult?
No. I was saying it would be really funny if it was like how to start a cult, and it was just like a pyramid scheme walkthrough thing.
Well, hold on. Okay, right, so, okay, alternate reality. Let's quickly go through that. The first thing you want to do is you want to build a den. Wait, that's not it. A hideout. Then you're gonna want to install a shrine. From there, you can start to bring in the cultists, like as flies to honey. I don't know. There you go. There's your how to build a cult for dummies.
So here's the actual how-to. So you find people that are mentally unwell. You get them to form a unhealthy attraction to you to the point of obsession. Then you slowly rope, more and more people into this, and then they start worshiping you. You can start to build,
No, here's how you start a
basically
cult.
just
You want to start a cult? This is what you do. You say that
Who's
that you
doing
were
this?
illiterate. You say that you were illiterate, and that God came down and taught you to read and gave you His word, and that actually the last guy who was supposed to be the last guy, oh no, he was actually just a prophet this entire time. And ignore the fact that you were literally written about in that dude's book, literally warning about you specifically, and just go ahead start a whole new religion, and cause I'm gonna stop there before I actually get in trouble.
Dum da dum dum.
All right, so
It's a
yes.
South Park reference.
So again, what's the question?
Would you be able to like? I feel like Brian said it would be like a whole lore drop thing of like telling us how the city moved. I feel like that's kind of important.
Well, some things I would just tell you you couldn't ask about. I would say that's something that would not be in here. You could ask questions
Yeah.
about Thay, but you couldn't be like, how did Thay move? Because no one knows to write books about it.
Hmm. Dude,
Do we know like what initially caused the outbreak? Besides
don't-
Orcus?
Your characters don't. But I've told you, you guys have heard it in the other campaign, but your characters do not know that. So I could give a more detailed explanation behind it.
I feel like
Okay.
I feel like that's a valid thing, from the in-universe perspective thing. Because I feel
We
like
could
that would be a
also
creepy.
uh, ask about like the Black Wizards.
We could
That
also
would be
ask
that
about
they wouldn't be no information about them in there.
what
Okay.
about the group that Glenda's a part of.
They wouldn't fall under a cult, so no.
I see.
This has to be about something related to the occult, obviously. So that's why they wouldn't work for that.
Hmm.
Who's the leader of this cult? I mean, I like the idea of asking about like how the outbreak started, the zombies came to be, whatever, however you want to phrase it.
Is that what you want to ask, Lawson?
Yeah, I feel like that's valid. Was it?
God dang it, autocorrect. Autocorrect wants to make Thay into they. So I guess Grammarly wants to make it into that, so I have to tell it, no, ignore that, please.
They them.
All right,
Hey, fam.
I'm going to write my answer first and then say it aloud, just so I don't have to take notes afterwards.
Do you guys think that Jesus would play D&D?
I think that
To convert people, absolutely.
dude, I saw this art on Twitter that was like crazy of like a theoretical thing that's like what would Jesus do if you were a time traveler and you went to attend one of his sermons and it's like you lock eyes with him across the masses and he gets really pissed and says go home now.
That's exactly.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's what. Honestly, I agree. That's what he would do.
See, I think that he wouldn't because he was just a normal guy, personally.
Well, he wouldn't be mean about it, but he would definitely tell you to, go home. Especially since,
Well,
especially since it kind of ruins the whole idea of, faith. If you can just go back and visit him. And
Well, I'm
beyond it.
saying that I don't think that he was a messiah, what I
Well,
mean.
oh yeah, because
I think he was
you're
just
a
a
dirty
normal guy, so
atheist.
he
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
You're a dirty atheist. I get it. Do. God dang it! Where did I write my lore stuff?
You mean your notes, your session notes?
No, not those. The notes I wrote about the overall like background story. It's surprising I'm actually getting to use those. I didn't even consider that.
Meh.
Undertale sound.
Yeah. What?
What?
Okay, so essentially what happened is that they was known for being necromancers. They're very famous for it. Although that was far from the only magic they practiced. They embraced all kinds of magic. But they were known for necromancy because it was one of the few places you could do it, practice it without breaking the law or being shunned by others. But Orcus finds this offensive because any necromancer that isn't him or worshiping him, he views as kind of stealing his stuff. It's kind of like copyright infringement in his view. That's a terrible way to phrase it, but it's kind of funny. But
Orcus is Disney?
you know,
Nintendo?
but what directly caused Orcus to destroy Thay and bring it into the abyss was that the leader of the city called the First, his name was Archimedes. He essentially led an expedition of the Red Mages into the abyss and stole Orcus's wand, which is a very important magical artifact for him. And as to how he did it is no one really knows, but eventually that was why he decided to take Thay into the abyss. It was essentially to recover the wand, but also to punish them for stealing it from him.
I see.
So Thay
Okay.
essentially was a warning to people of, don't ever challenge my dominion.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
All right, with that, another day passes, so it is
Another
the 20th.
day, another dollar.
It is the 20th. Ugh, hate it. All right, with that, this will probably be the last day we do. But so let's go ahead and what is everyone gonna do? Top initiative is Lawson. See if he even closes his thing.
Probably sell those books.
Yeah, we could probably sell the books now.
Or you could also give it. You could also give both bulk goods to someone else to sell. So that they sell both of them at the same time.
That's true.
Oh, you could sell two at the same time?
You could just
Yeah.
have me sell both of them.
You
at
can
the
sell a
same time.
number. It's based on a roll.
Hmm.
Do you sell a
Honestly,
number
what
of
we
them?
I can take the fall. I can take the fall guys. I can.
Well,
sell
hold on.
people.
Sorry,
But you don't
DJ.
have the good stats.
Yeah,
You
you,
have
Yeah, I
ha-
was
you
gonna
more.
say
yeah,
DJ has the
DJ.
highest charisma.
DJ would be
well,
the best seller.
I would roll good. Don't worry about it.
I think DJ is the only one with charisma.
DJ also doesn't have to recruit any more units. He already recruited units. Unlike
So did
Oren.
Lawson.
What? Oh,
I'm the only
Unlike
one
you.
who hasn't.
Cedric, sorry. Whoops.
Whoops.
So yeah, do you want to give the stuff to Artemis to sell?
Yeah, and if I do
Yeah.
that, I can go do something else.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
man, there goes my get out of doing something card.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So I guess we can start with you, Artemis. Actually, so go ahead. Persuasion roll.
Oh,
And that
persuasion.
one's the high quality one, right?
Yeah, it's the high quality, and then the books.
It's a good thing I have it, because I have a +9 persuasion. Oh, that was almost an 18. It's a 14.
14. Okay,
On the
yeah,
die or
I'll
total?
just say you succeed.
Total.
I'll say you succeed. There are people that'd be interested in this stuff, so yeah, I'll say you succeed.
Okay.
So you can technically how it works is you can roll a d4 plus number there. Okay, actually, you know what? This does matter. Roll a d4.
2.
Okay, you just have enough. So typically how it works is you roll a d4 and you add how many successes you have, which is how many over the number you needed to hit you rolled, and you can sell that many bulk goods. In this case, you had just a d4 and you got enough to sell both. So you can sell both. The books sell for 80, and then the high quality artisan goods sell for 199.
Woohoo.
David. Why not just?
Because of supply and demand.
Yeah, it just
we
it's
each
just
get 1 T gold for the books.
I just mean because it
And
makes the division annoying.
Well, that's why we have silver and copper. So
I hate you. So what you said, everyone get 20 gold based
Yeah.
off the books?
Yeah.
Okay.
199 divided by 4. 49.75. So that's
I mean,
Oh.
literally 49 gold, 7 silver, 5 copper.
yeah.
so far Lawson has not tabbed out to add that.
What do you mean? Yes, I have.
Also, am I fine to just up convert anything of like that when I hit a multiple of 10 of it?
Yeah, sure. It doesn't matter really.
I have tabbed out. I just did it so fast you didn't even realize. I have 51 gold.
Also, we should have more than that. I think. I
Why
don't
should
know.
I have more than that?
Because you also have the high quality artisan goods you're gonna get money from.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, but we haven't calculated that yet. Have
We just
Yes,
did.
we did.
We just did, which is before David was complaining about me not tabbing out.
No,
No,
It
not true.
wasn't. It was
we
not
did it
true.
after.
Also, I should notice he's not just playing Minecraft. He's also playing Minecraft with someone else.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
Lawson.
they're not a part of anything.
Someone tell Lawson how much gold he gets.
So you just
Alright.
add.
So Lawson gets
you
5
just add-
gold,
You add just 20, then.
and then
Shit.
49 gold, 7 silver, 5
Er,
copper.
Yep. That's how it goes.
49 gold. What was the other stuff?
7 silver,
Uh-huh.
5 copper.
And then stay tabbed out because it's your turn now.
Oh my god, guys, I have 100 gold.
Wow. Did you add your 20 from the books?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um. I want to go set up hunting traps. Can I do that?
Sure. Yeah.
Can I give you my hunting trap to set up?
Yeah.
He already has
Actually, if
mine.
you want to take mine as well, we set up all of ours.
Okay.
Just look at this shit, please.
All right. How does that work? Do. All right. So you. Okay. So you have a.
Yeah.
David, I guess I'll give you a little plug-in here. If you
Okay.
guys were interested, Brian or David, this is a Minecraft server that you could get joined to.
Just
Still
don't be
doesn't work
assholes.
for me.
It doesn't
We're
work for
plugging
David.
his Minecraft server.
It's not even mine. It's
Crazy.
this guy named Jackson that I also met at the summer camp. He's Mr.
That we
Engineer.
met.
I
Damn.
met.
All right.
Is it that German guy?
No, that one's name's Tom.
So after
Jackson
that,
His name's Jackson.
Jackson is the one that grew his own hot peppers and made hot sauce, and it made
Cedric,
me
by the way.
cry.
what's your next Cedric?
He also built a fucking weather tower that he used a plug-in to sync up to the Minecraft
he
server,
hooked
bro.
up his weather tower to the Minecraft server, so when it rained in real life, it would rain in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Cedric, it's your turn, by the way.
All right. I am going to recruit.
That's me.
So it's a D4 plus 3.
Does no one have any boost to their charisma?
No,
No.
that's three. That's four whole people.
All right. Are you gonna recruit a bandit?
No.
All right.
No.
So just Forest Golden Militiamen. Are you going to be taking the base equipment or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Even when you have gold now, you're gonna take
And-
the base equipment.
They cost 2 gold each.
Yes, to recruit. And then you have obviously you have to keep track of upkeep too.
No. it's called we keep the money for ourselves.
All right. With that, it's Va. Finish out the session
Yippee.
strong.
This is the
Do a
end.
backflip.
You're gonna be mad at me.
Probably.
I want to go. I want to go buy food.
Well, that doesn't take a whole day,
Just
but yeah,
be-
you can go buy food.
That doesn't take a whole day. Oh, so do you want
No.
me? What?
Big back. Always on. Oh, food always on the mind.
Says you that ate 4 pounds in one day. Nope, 8 pounds in one day.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you.
I mean, nutritionally, you did. Because again, meat is worth 2 pounds technically.
So you ate 8 pounds.
All right.
Fat ass.
Nutritionally, I've eaten a whole pound of meat in a single day in real life. That's gonna sound really bad out of context.
He sure does.
All right. I just think I found. I've been thinking about posting clips to the Twitter to help get attraction. I think I know exactly what clip I'm posting to Twitter now.
I had 2 double quarter pounders from McDonald's in one meal, and I regretted it afterwards.
All right, Va.
Turn-
Talking
Not
to
even
Lucan.
that.
Turns out an entire pound of meat is a lot for a guy to handle.
Now he knows.
Va, how much would you like to buy?
What?
How much? Yeah, how much?
What's your cheapest meat that you are having to sell right now?
I mean, I could give you the stuff that's going bad.
Okay, not that.
Interesting how you were specifically wanting the cheapest they have.
Because guys, supply and demand. There's not that much hunters out there. It's dangerous for them. So certain meat might
So
be.
you're just gonna get.
Who the fuck just left? Oh,
Sorry, I was trying to. Don't worry about it.
Oh, what in the world happened? I didn't even see that. Why is Private Talk yelling at us, guys?
why is it live? Why is it...
What is happening?
So me and him made events on Discord. His just now started, so I think it forced him into it.
Oh, I see. I didn't even get the notification he left. All right, that's funny.
Funny.
So, beyond that, yeah, but I mean, you don't have to roleplay this for. You can just say how much meat you want. You're not gonna get a cheaper price.
Well, I wasn't
The
trying
price
to.
is the price.
Well, I wasn't trying to like haggle. I'm just saying like. I don't give
I mean, to be
Hey,
fair,
you
you
gotta-
were basically trying to haggle.
I really wasn't. I was just. I meant like,
Uh-oh.
what did he have more of supply of that in turn was not that expensive because supply and demand.
I wasn't trying to haggle, guys. I was just trying to get a lower price.
It's not a lower price if there's different meats that are worth that I have to pay more because there's less of. So that's why I
You
was
There's
can
asking.
get lower quality meat for cheaper.
No, I'm fucking not.
We're
I'm
not
only, like-
worrying about that. That's a bit too advanced.
No, it's not. But
I mean-
okay. Hey, can I have? Hey, you have any fish? I'd like some. Do you have any fish?
Well, that's a curveball. You're going to the hunter for fish.
Any pescado?
Yeah, I can.
You hunt fish. You do hunt fish. Don't argue.
I can scrounge up some fish for you, Lassie. How much are you looking to buy?
um, maybe like 6 pounds of it, possibly.
6 pounds. I will say that that's not affected by the meat shortage, but so that will be. Let me check what my previous prices have been.
Wow, what a sale!
Let's see. God, my handwriting sucks. These are physical notes I took.
Okay, so does your typing.
Damn.
Okay,
Also,
wow.
Lawson, tell them to fix the sofa so it can work for me at some point. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, for that much, it'll just be a gold.
1 gold. All right.
Probably
I
should be
got
more,
you.
but I mean,
Really, I'm
food
pretty
isn't
sure
that
it really should
expensive.
be.
Food's not that expensive. So yeah, just a gold.
And then here's a tip for you. I give them 5 silver.
Oh, thank you.
Hey guys, I want cheaper food. Proceeds to spend more money.
Hey, she's just doing that so she can win the argument that she wasn't looking for cheaper food, even though it's 100% what she was doing.
I really wasn't, motherfucker.
All right, so yeah, what do you want to do now, Ba?
Guys, there's a fucking dude. What?
What? There's a what?
There was a Hunger Girl. There was a Hunger
What?
Game Winter Guard show that's going there. I didn't know that. Fuck.
Brother, please.
No, I
We're finishing
just
the
saw
session.
someone's story.
You can
Ugh.
talk about that later. What do you want to do with the rest of the day?
Oh shit. I guess I'll recruit. Or wait a minute.
Hold up.
Scroll down.
Wait a minute.
Scroll down. Maybe with my money, because I'm such a cheapskate. Maybe I'll upgrade. I'll upgrade my people so they can have better things.
You know, I feel like the more time that we spend together, the more I feel like everyone just kind of hates each other.
Well, you see, ironically, that's what it seems like, but it's really the opposite. Because we're just more comfortable ribbing each other. That's the difference. Let me tell you, I'm doing charity work at the Elks the last few Fridays. The people that talk the worst about each other are the people that have known each other for years. It's kind of crazy.
I'm also a
Evil
lot worse than I
times.
normally am because I get off work and then I immediately go to here, so
you
I'm
actually hate us.
Yeah, you actually,
Okay.
you're not, you're just unironic about it. I see.
well, just
Alright.
sometimes I say things that's just kind of
Guys,
being
they're-
an asshole for no
God
reason.
damn
And
it.
just
Don't worry, we do the same.
like, well,
Hey, I
a
mean,
bit more
Lawson
than
never pays attention.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
I don't worry, Ben. I mean,
Fine.
Brian. I know exactly what you
Ben.
mean. I know exactly what you mean, Brian. When you're like, you're actually.
because there's me
Mother-
making fun of your spelling and calling you stupid, and then there's sometimes when someone sends something, I'm like, wow, good for you. Don't care.
Also, keep in mind about proficiencies, Bria.
About what?
Proficiencies.
Yeah, well, the thing is I was looking at some, I guess knightly weapons, and wait, no, it was great weapons, and it cost 30, and I'm just like, fuck
They also,
my life.
I don't think they can use that.
Really?
No.
Am I dumb? Can they use arming weapons?
Yes, light and arming.
Oh, okay. So I'll probably give them short swords, all of them. Unless they already have short swords, but I don't think they do.
The spears are the same as short swords.
Fuck, do they?
Clearly, they
Fine.
dual wield it.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what armor do they have?
Leather.
Which is not in here. Okay, I will give them.
It's in there. It's light armor or basic armor.
Wait. I was gonna say which one.
So they can, yeah, you can
Oh
upgrade
my
them. You can upgrade them from basic armor to enhanced armor.
Dude, the enhanced armor to basic heavy armor is a crazy jump. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they can go from basic to enhanced.
I know, but like, Jesus Christ.
Is it that big
Okay,
a jump?
I mean, yeah, it's 50. The enhanced armor is 15 gold, and the next one costs 50 gold.
Oh yeah, okay. In terms of cost, yes, very much
That-
so.
That's what I meant, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yes.
Disrespectfully, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna increase their armor, and then I'm gonna get enhanced armor.
Okay.
Wow.
So that should bring them up to. Wait, that
What, 6?
No,
Is
that
it 6?
no, that wouldn't do anything for them though,
What do you mean? Oh my
because
God,
it'd have to be a whole number for it to matter.
But if you add the 0.25,
That's not how it works.
it's 1 point. But David, then it doesn't matter, because then I can't. At that point, I would have to give them all like fucking what, knightly armor? Because that one's one combat power.
At this point, I don't think you can actually give them beat up behind one, which I might have to change that.
You might have to wait. What?
At this point, you can't get them above one. But it's like the upgrades you could give them. Let me double check. I think you could give them thrown weapons, and if they not, that's what it should be. That's like really the only upgrade you can do right now, which did not have that there, but that should be there. So let me add that.
So there's just no point. And
You can give them thrown weapons. That's the upgrade you can give them.
wow,
Guys,
wow.
I'm really hungry. I want to go get food.
Well, if you told your girlfriend to hurry up, I mean.
That's what I'm fucking saying. This beat.
Damn.
What?
So yeah, that's really the only upgrade you can give them, Bree, is you can give them thrown weapons.
Oh, sure. They can have thrown weapons, I guess.
Why did you? Okay,
What I what?
nothing. I was talking about Bree. I was talking about Lawson.
What?
What?
All right. So if that'll be the session, everyone.
Thank God.
Shut up. I can't wait to put that meat clip out of context. All three of them. You give me 3 clips I can use. I'm going to use all of them.